All right, what's happening, everybody? Happy New Year. This is Vader and Jump Street on another edition of In the Mix Radio. What's up with you?
Man, let me turn my button up. I think you're trying to keep me from talking.
No, I wouldn't do you like that.
Or was it the duck?
Might have been the duck. Might have been. I'm gonna blame it on him.
Happy
New Year, duck.
You trying to kiss us up talking about Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Hey, Jump Street.
Happy New
we
Year,
want our
Squeaky.
money this year.
Yeah, okay, well, everybody does.
Jump Street, don't let me get my daddy.
Yeah. We want to wish the audience a very happy New Year. This
Happy New
is
Year.
2022.
Now, what you gonna do?
Today is what? February the 13th, 2022. Vader, 2022.
2022. Hey, man, you know what? Since this is a new year, we have some birthdays coming through.
Oh, that's right.
My
Go
little
ahead.
brother birthday, Demond McDonald.
Hey, what's up,
He's
man?
40
Happy
something.
birthday.
That's all I know.
Hey, man, don't be putting the man's age out there. Happy
Oh,
birthday,
man.
dude.
It's okay for the men to put
Okay,
their age
all
out.
right.
It's the women that want to
I'ma
play
tell you
this.
something,
They
man.
want to play the secret
Over
game.
the years, men have become a lot like women in that aspect because a lot of
Man,
men don't want you to know
dude,
their ages.
I'll be 58 this year in October, good Lord willing.
All right. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Aging like wine. That's what's up.
You know what? Who else is having a birthday? They're no longer here with us physically, but spiritually they are.
Yes, they are.
Our friend Reuben Patrick Sr., Big Rube.
Big Rube. What's up, Rube? Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
this
man.
is Rube's birthday. A happy heavenly birthday.
That's
Rest
right.
in power,
That's right. That's
Reuben.
right. Reuben.
And anybody else having a birthday
Happy
today.
birthday to
Happy birthday
you.
to you. And you know what, Jump?
Make it the
Tomorrow.
best.
Oh, my God, man. The pressure is on.
Our Valentine's Day.
The pressure.
Man, but you know, I'm glad you brought that up, Vader. I'm glad you brought that up, my brother, because you know what
The
they said?
pressure.
You know what they said? There was only 3% of the public in St. Louis. I don't know if this was nationally or what, but only 3% of the people were getting Valentine's Day gifts. 97% said
Did
no.
you say 3%?
Only 3%. These retailers are mad as you know what, HE double hockey sticks.
Hey, man, folks are...
You know what? Folks are waking up. That's what folks are doing. You know what, Vader?
Excuse me.
Because I'm going to say this,
People
man.
are tightening up on that belt, Jump. That's
You
what
know
I'm
what it
talking
is?
about.
They have to because people are not making enough money, and the prices have tripled and in some cases quadrupled in a lot of areas.
Quadruple.
And so they can't afford to do the things that we used to do in the past. So they're saying, you know what? We're gonna sit on this. We're gonna hold on to these bucks. And baby, you know I love you. We made love last night, or we made love this morning, or whatever. But the thing is, if I can't prove it to you that way, then a box of chocolates just ain't gonna get it done.
Hey, baby.
Hey, look, wait. I already gave you the chocolate, so you know, hey, what? I'm just saying.
Jump. I wish I
I'm
had
just
one of
saying,
those. You know what?
man.
Let me give you the drum roll.
I'm just saying, man. If I can't prove it to you that way, baby, guess what? A stuffed teddy bear ain't gonna say nothing.
Jump. You gave her the chocolate drop.
You gave her the. So anyway, if you know what, and another thing, what is one day out of 365 days gonna prove? If I'm kicking you in your butt 364 days of the year, what is the 365th day gonna prove to you?
But Jump, you know, I'm gonna get serious here. You know, if that brother's with you,
Please be.
and
with him.
he helping you pay those
Please.
bills, or he might be paying all the bills.
Thank you. If that
Come on.
sister is with you and she's doing the same thing, please return that love.
Hey, you
Because,
know, sister sitting
that's
back
true
paying
love.
all the bills.
That is, yeah, that's true love, man. You gotta return,
It is true
reciprocate,
love.
man.
It is true love.
Please reciprocate the
It
love,
is true love.
because we need that, man. In all seriousness, we need more of that in our community. We need more of that in this world, but in the black community in particular, we definitely.
I'm more
Need
worried
that.
about my people first, just like other groups say
Right.
their people first. Well,
Right. Oh,
my
our people come first, always. Our
Yeah.
black people come first.
No, John,
and
I
foremost,
wasn't
always.
I wasn't trying to undermine that you
No,
did.
I know
over
it.
here.
I know it, but I agree with you. I'm saying black comes first because we can't do anything for anyone else if we can't
And
help
let me
ourselves
tell
first.
you, if you don't like the fact that we saying that over here like this, maybe you're listening to the wrong show.
I know you are.
Because you know
So
we're
giving you
black,
a pass to back out. and
We're
get
black.
out.
We're black first here.
There's no excuses, no apologies.
Yeah,
okay.
we're
Non-apologetic.
We're black first all the time and every time.
That's
Let's
right.
make that clear.
And being black does not mean we're anti other people.
We love
Other people
ourselves.
are anti-black. Okay, they're pro whatever they are, but they're anti-black. We're not saying we're anti anybody else. We're just pro-black.
But most of you out there, you're anti-black.
They
and a lot of you
They
black
are.
immigrants, you know what, Jump? I ought to give you a little taste of some of this crap that these immigrants have been, talking.
Save it, Vader. We're going to
Now,
save that
I'm
for
gonna
later.
save it. I'm gonna save
We're
it
gonna
probably
save it
toward the
because
end of the show.
We just wanted to open up because, we got some new music.
And you know what, Jump? That other computer's still doing this thing.
It's still buffering.
But we can talk about a few things, and we're not going to put everything on this
too
little
deep on you
segment.
too soon. But
let me touch on the Valentine's Day thing again. Ladies, you shouldn't have to wait, and fellas,
true.
We shouldn't have to wait till the 14th of February to show our love. Our love should be shown 365
on
days
a daily and
year.
consistent basis.
And because there are some sisters out here, you have men who probably work 2 jobs, probably run a company, probably don't get a chance to put that quality time in. I'm sure that quality time is going to come. Right now, if he's not working and getting that hustling on, the money ain't coming through. Well, it takes money to keep that house in order.
It takes money to keep getting that honey. So let me say this.
Well, that too.
I'm going to say this.
Jump, I'm starting to wonder.
Hey, man, listen. The love cannot be turned on and off like a light switch. You can't do that.
And let that don't put too much pressure on that brother. Let him go out there and make that money.
Right.
Bring it home. And
if he's doing it the right way, let him. Okay? You all right?
And I'm all right. Stop listening to your lonely player hating girlfriends. And some of you have mothers out there that have failed relationships with your daddy. Sure. She ain't even in no position to try to tell you how to do things. Because I'm telling you, some of you old hags, you don't have no more game. I don't even think you ever had game in the first place. But the thing I'm saying here, don't put too much pressure on that brother. He didn't get you a gift yet. Thank God for the electric, the gas, the cable bill, the clothes, the jewelry that this brother already given you. My thing is, appreciate what's being done.
That's right, sure because you won't miss it until it's gone.
Because I had a girlfriend many years ago. I gave cash to her. She was mad because she said I didn't put enough thought into it. And I'm like, girl, okay. you got
See, you know what?
You got a couple $100 in your hand.
I'm gonna say this, man.
And guess what, Jump? She didn't have no money in the first place.
Okay. Well, you know what?
I was the little young cat.
That's a
back
rare.
In the game.
You're right. That's a rare case, and I've done the same thing, Vader. That's a rare case of money not always being appreciated. And when I say it's a rare case, it truly is rare because most people snatch money anytime they can get it. Okay, especially if it's free.
And if you're with a man with some money, that's a blessing within itself. Because some of you out here with these bro Pookie and T-Bones. Who ain't even got a
nothing but throw their dirty feet up under the table.
A food stamp card in his pocket, thinking that he balling.
Look, ain't bringing nothing to the table, but eating everything on the table, in the fridge, and everything else. Drinking the baby's bottle. I mean,
and writing his name on the baby's orange juice bottle in the fridge.
Yeah, man, this little T-Bone's orange juice. I'm drinking it. But anyway, we're gonna get to some new music, y'all. We got a lot to talk about, as you can see. But once again, we want to wish everybody happy New Year.
I want to throw the question of the month out here. We're going to start doing that.
What's that?
If you are a Biden supporter and you supporting the Democrats at this rate, and on the different things he's done to attack the black community, why are you still a Biden supporter? I said aborted.
You might have said it the right. Hey, Freudian slip, but you might have said it the right way.
Yeah, why are you still supporting the Democrats?
Well, let me say this, Vader. Like I said, we're not going to get too deep on the conversation.
And no, we're not Trump supporters.
But no, we're not. But there's a bill on the Missouri Senate floor called the Missouri Bill 666.
Wait a minute, wait, brother. Like the 3 6s?
Yes. All I want to know is this: how did this bill get that far? You know what I mean? Now, people go out and vote. Let me tell you. I'll tell you how it got that far in case you don't know. Listen, people. Me and Vader have sat up here for many years, and we've said this repeatedly. Me, Vader, and Uncle Rudy used to say it all the time.
And probably Mr. Clark, too.
Mr. Clark, too. May heaven rest he and Uncle Rudy's souls. This is how it got that far. People, when you go out to vote, you don't have time to read everything. You may not have time to read anything.
But you have time to research before you get to the polls.
Do your research before you go out to vote. But let me say this. The bill got that far because they snuck it in in the ballot. Okay, when you went out and voted for the mayor or whomever you voted for, it was already in there. So you were voting for something that they didn't want you to be able.
The fix was already in, Jump.
They wanted you to vote for something that they knew you wouldn't have voted for if you could have read it. Okay, so I'm gonna say it until I can't say it anymore. They use our votes to pass these hidden agenda laws that we're going to have to combat later on. Please, people, think about this when you know what? I'm not trying to tell anybody to or not to vote. That's your decision. But what I'm saying is you got to put a lot more thought into it when you do go out to vote, if you choose to go out to vote. They are using our votes to pass these hidden agenda laws, which keep us more and more oppressed. Okay? You look up and you got a bill that says it's legal to murder people. That's a purge. That's the purge being brought to life. Okay, in reality, okay, they're already murdering black folks everywhere. That no one's being held accountable. I don't care how they try to make you think or pretend like, oh, they're gonna lock this cop up.
No matter what party you're supporting, because both parties are working together to keep us as a permanent underclass in this country.
It's not being done. It's not being done. They're not holding anyone accountable for continuously attacking and murdering black people, because if they were, in reality, people wouldn't continue to do it.
And we're talking about foundational black Americans in this country, because we know when the immigrants come over here, we know that they want to be part of white supremacy. They want to be part of hurting us.
Right.
Just everyone. Like every other group that come over here, what the new black media refer to them as buffer classes, because they come over here with honorary whiteness.
Honorary white status, because that's the deal they've made to get over here.
Yeah.
But let me say this. My thing is this. You got people that are born in America, paid off into this American system of taxes,
and we built the country.
Get nothing,
not a dime,
but hardship.
But the gays, the gays are getting ready to get reparations now. We'll get into that later.
Okay,
the gays. We're talking about the white LGBT, not the black ones.
Wow, I'm not surprised.
Up under Joe Biden.
I'm not surprised. Yeah. But reparations as it relates to black people, we're going to talk about that too, because see, I see the okie doke already before it even drops.
Now, we know they're talking about other groups are trying to get in.
No, they're already in. They're not trying to do anything.
They're not,
I tell you this, they're in better than.
They're not finna ready to jump in front of the line over.
Let me say this. They're in ahead of us already, because see, they're going to get the bulk of the money. We're going to get the residuals. Okay, we're gonna get what's left.
Now
like
we're not selling. We're not selling for that. We
not selling
want our money.
But that's the game that's in place.
Start in the trigger. Just the game in place, but we're not going for the okie doke.
We never go for a lot of stuff, but they pull it off anyway.
So we're not gonna let them pull it off. We're gonna fight.
A lot of us that with these black faces are helping them to pull this stuff off over us.
Those are the coons.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like this. We got 9,000 black elected officials around the nation. Why are black people suffering the way we are? They got 3 black women running for a Supreme Court seat. Okay, now that
and all of them are bedwinches.
Let me say this,
and one of them are LGBT.
I hope none of them get it. I hope none of them get it, because I'm sick and tired of black faces in high places doing nothing for black people.
When things go down wrong, well, we didn't do it. The Supreme Court lady did it. Most likely going to be a bedwinch. Think about Biden here. Look at Kamala, fronting as a black woman, married to a what?
She's not black, just like Obama wasn't black.
I did say front.
Just like Obama's not black.
Jump. Yeah. I did say front.
I know you did say front.
And listen, he only deal with those types who are booed up with white men, not black men. And the other one that's not, I think it's 2 of them probably not with a person, but most likely they're controlled. There's one that Jim Clyburn with his old Bojangles butt trying to prop up. Anybody rolling with Jim Clyburn, we know that person is not with us.
Well, let me say this.
Hey, Jim, go ahead and do your thing, brother.
But I'm saying this, man.
The computer's ready.
Y'all got to start. Get that phone. Y'all got to start paying more attention to what these folks are doing. We got too many black elected officials for black people to be suffering the way we are.
Stop listening to Roland and Joy Reid and Angela Rye with lettuce and pickles and tomato on the side.
But I'm going to say this. They're obviously showing you.
How you doing, Deborah Greenwood?
Hey, Miss Greenwood. They're obviously showing you that they're not on our side, because we would not be suffering this way if they were. So stop putting these black people in place simply because they look like you. They do not have our best interest.
No, they never have.
have had our best interest at heart.
They're bought
so
and
stop
controlled.
putting them in place. And they are straw bosses. They can't do anything
That's
but
right.
hurt other black people. They can't do anything to hurt our oppressors or anyone else.
They have no power.
Okay? They have no power. They are straw
Nathan
bosses.
and Julian Hare.
Yeah, they have no power over anybody that's not black. But anyway, we're gonna get to. No, we're not gonna get back to it. We're gonna get to the music.
And we do have we have new music around here, right?
New music.
And
Yeah.
let me shout out Shaft and Mr. Anthony Castaldi down there of the MMWA. Those guys put on a good show last night, showcasing the junior heavyweights, because we got a tournament going on to crown a new MMWA junior heavyweight championship. And the final match will go down next month at the MMWA wrestling promotion held at the beautiful historical South Broadway Athletic Club in St. Louis. Jump, take us away.
All right. With that being said, we're getting to this music. This is something new here on In the Mix. This is CIU with All Star here on In the Mix. Check this out, and we'll be back because, like I said, we got a lot more to talk about. So check it out.
In real life, no acting, top of all division. We hustle with a passion. The fans all voted. I lights, camera, action. Now it's showtime. Visual satisfaction. Sold out arena. That's what we came for. You see those stars up there? That's what we aim for. We game killers. Call the coroner. It had to happen. It was destined like Florida. You just a great fake. I'm superior like that Great Lake. That borders the hometown of Drake. Time to raise the stakes. Throw 'em on the grill. My life is not a movie, it's a highlight reel. Sometimes it's too real, sometimes I'm too ill. Sometimes I take it there, Tarantino, Kill Bill. Building up my roster, dream team ambition. I'm too hot for you, stay out my kitchen. I'm a in front of the star, you in front of the car. Ran over competition, now you know who I are. I mean who I am, I got the upper hand. I do what I want, you do what you can. I execute the plan, stick to the script, intensive care. My game is so sick, first round pick, number 1 spot. 5th-degree burns, I'm just that hot. And you're just not, it ain't my fault. I don't flip on competition, nah, I somersault. Back to basics, I'm holding 4 aces. Major league gameplay, I cover all bases. Y'all are just the same, you just got different faces. I strive to stand out, that's how I made it. If I want it, I get it, I don't stop, I'm committed. Them haters mad cause I did it, but your boy never quit it. Cause I'm a
That's a little new music we have for you. That was Miss Wolf Tyler.
Miss Wolf Tyler,
The
new
Boom
music.
Boom Room. Here
Jump
on
the
In
boom
Mix.
boom room. I think it was a particular movie talking about a boom boom room. Can you say life? Can you say life? Can you say life?
But
Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, the movie Life, the boom boom room. Hey, people on Instagram, check us out. In the Mix Radio on YouTube. We're playing music by unsigned artists. Nobody's on the top 10 would be played on this show.
Nah, we don't do top 10.
And you know what, man? We want to tell everybody to go get the book by Tariq Nasheed called The Black Foundational Black American Race Baiter. It's a page turner. It's a hot book. A lot of information, a lot of history that you should know that you probably don't know. And while you're at it, check out the Hidden Color DVDs. And check out Buck Breaking. And Buck Breaking 2 will be out. Brother Nasheed already made the announcement on that. And right on to him, Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, Vicky Dillard. There's so many of them. You know who the family is in New Black Media. And I want a lot of you sisters to quit listening to Joy Reid and Tamron Hall, the Whoopi and the View. What you call it? The View? The Talker.
View.
Those shows are not geared to our sisters.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought Whoopi up because, she's one of the topics that we wanted to cover today.
Yeah, we can talk about Whoopi. I still consider Whoopi a mammy, though.
I do too, because I'm not a fan of Whoopi's. I never have been.
But she wasn't wrong what she said.
She wasn't. She didn't lie.
She didn't lie.
Even though I'm not a fan of hers. I did like the movie Eddie that she did back in the day. But anyway, with that being said,
you know she was a mammy, but go ahead.
She is a mammy. I hate to say her mammy status is definitely solidified and in place.
Amen, brother. Amen.
But I will say this at the same time. I don't care what. I'm not going to lie on her. Okay, and I'm not going to support anyone who is lying on her.
And the power structure is trying to tell us, we're going to tell you who you can call white and who you can't call white.
Yeah.
See, this is white supremacy that Whoopi claims she went to school Monique on.
Right.
It looked like Whoopi needs some schooling.
No, like Paul Mooney said, like the late great Paul Mooney used to say, that she got a nigga wake-up call.
And I'm going to say another one.
That's what she got.
I'm going to say another one by the great legend, Paul Moody. Mm-hmm. She don't have the complexion for the protection.
No, she doesn't. None of us do. No matter how light you are, no matter how keen your nose is, no matter how thin your lips are, no matter how many bugs you got in your head, it don't make no difference.
And you know what? Everybody can be anti-black, but they'll turn around and say we anti-them, which is a damn lie. To this very day, can't none of them say what Nick Cannon said was wrong. And Nick Cannon wasn't wrong either.
No, he wasn't. But they make us come back and eat up everything we say because you're not supposed to tell the truth.
They want to control us, Jump, and then
they control the narrative in every situation. If
and
they're not in control of it, you will not be telling.
That's why it's so important that we support New Black Media.
Absolutely.
Because New Black Media is our only source of real, true information. Is where the lies are going to be broken down, as where the truth is going to be elevated. Mm-hmm. I like the way I say that. So
let me say this. With that being said, Whoopi made the statement that the Holocaust was not about race. Now think about what the woman said. Think about it now. Seriously think about it. Give it some thought. Listen. When the Holocaust supposedly happened, from what they've told us, I'm not saying it didn't happen, okay?
According to their history books.
According to their history books. This is their story. They said that 6 million Jews were slaughtered. I'm not saying they were. I'm not saying they weren't. I'm saying this is what we've been told. But I've come to find out or been led to believe that everybody that they slaughtered was not Jews, okay? It was a mixture of people. Yeah. It's just that the Jews have taken credit for the whole 6 million. But with that being said, it didn't matter if you were Jewish or non-Jewish. People were slaughtered and murdered. That's the point. But my point is this. All I want to know is this. When did Judaism go from being a religion to a race? When did they make that switch? Right under our noses. And I'm going to tell you why I believe the situation happened or it's perceived that way. Because understand this, people are recognized more as a race than a religion. So you get more amenities when you're considered a race than a religion. Understand that? Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind. So somebody made the switch. Somebody did the okie doke on us and pulled that old Jedi mind trick that they're always pulling on us. And they went from being a religion to a race all of a sudden. So Whoopi did not tell a lie.
Whoopi told the truth.
She told the unadulterated truth. It's just that, considering who she works for, she's not supposed to tell the truth about anything because you work for them. They're not telling the truth about anything. And if you work for them, you can't tell the truth about anything.
If you were a Jewish person right now, two of them came in the room. I remember Anya Horton gave this example. And both of them put a paper bag over their face, and they both had their hands out. You couldn't tell who's a Jew, who's a white person.
Because it's a religion. It's not a race.
It's not a race. Never have been a race.
It's not about race in that particular sense. So she did not lie. She did not lie.
No, she told the truth.
But see, if you don't say what they want you to say and how they want you to say it and so forth, you're anti-Semitic because you're not doing what we want you to do. You're not following the script.
You're not being a good slave. You're not being a good nigga.
You're not being a good nigga. You're not being a good slave.
And check this out, man. They want to try. They'll take what we said, even twist it to justify the narrative.
Absolutely,
Let's say Farrakhan. Farrakhan did not call Jewish people termites. They flipped it and said he called them termites.
You know what? They're always going to lie to push their agenda and their points.
And these same people,
that's all they can do is lie.
And we want to look at Hollywood and then call them out on some of their things, like the creation of blackface. And they'll turn around and shout, "Oh, you're anti-Semitic. You shouldn't say that about us." No, if you can do wrong to people, you should be able to be called out for your sins.
If you can dish it, you ought to be able to take it. My thing is this: the Darky toothpaste, the Pickaninny dolls, and let me say
Birth of a Nation,
all this stuff. Right, D.W. Griffith, is that him?
Yeah.
Who made that movie, that super racist movie, which introduced the Klan and all that stuff. Listen, let me say this: all of this stuff was created. The images, the negative images of black people, was created by the Jews. Okay, the people who run this stuff, and they'll try to lie and say, "Oh no, yes, it was." You control everything. There's a book called An Empire of Our Own. Okay, it's about Jews. And everybody needs to get a copy of that book and read it. How they created these negative images, how they control Hollywood, how they do all of this stuff, okay? Nobody's got time to sit up here and lie on these folks, okay? We ain't got that much time. Like Onion Horton, the late, great Onion Horton used to say, we only got 20 hours of airtime. That was on his show back then. He said, we only have 20 hours of airtime a week on these airways. We don't have time to sit up and make up lies on people. We don't have the time nor the desire to sit up and make up lies on people. We don't do that because that's what they're doing to us. Okay, they lie about everything where we're concerned. They know they have to because they know who we truly are. They know who we are better than we know who we are. That's why we come under attack on every possible level in every arena on this planet.
I have a friend that said if you want to really dig deep into it, it's like an identity theft through them because really you I guess you had the two brothers that represented two different nations, Esau and Jacob.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is, Vader.
And so you had one was represented white, and the other one represented black.
Well, when your agenda is continuously deceive people and disillusion people, you know everybody that's in your company is going to do the same thing if you're in control because you're going to make sure that they do these things. So the thing is, hey, we don't have time. Like I said, the woman didn't lie, and there are other things that we're going to cover, but we're going to get back to the music because we got, a lot more music to play for you. We got a lot more information to cover also. But right now, we're getting back to the music, and like we stated before, those are two new jams by CIU with All Star, the first song, and the second song was Miss Wolf Tyler, the lovely Miss Wolf Tyler with the Boom Boom Room, new here on In the Mix Radio with Jump Street and Vader. So anyway, Vader, this is one of the favorites from back in the day. I know you're going to remember this, brother. So this is our brother.
Oh, yeah,
Taz with The Party Don't Stop.
The Party Don't Stop.
Does not stop.
The party do not stop.
No, it doesn't.
Still going, my West still flowing, and ballers posted up with misses in the VIP. We looking right tonight, it's on tonight. I'm taking something home tonight, and then she got a man, so what? Leave up out the front door, keep it on the hush. Look at mommy blush. Me and my guys, fresh and clean, hot gasoline. We walking lean, pass the bottles you staring at me because
I was looking at you, and you was looking at me.
you was looking at me.
I was staring at you, and you were staring at me.
Yeah, I was staring at you.
And then I thought to myself, I wanna take you.
I wanna take you home.
But the party don't stop until early in the morning.
Come
Then
on.
I asked you for
Shorty, I was peeping half of the time, sitting at the table sipping gin and lime. I'm so fly, I'm like red and matte. I wonder how high can I get? Move to the dance floor like this is my song. It's like I'm dancing on top of the globe, moving in circles, drunk up in the middle of the dance floor. Eye contact, mommy walked up, got in front and rolled like a Benz on some blades. And she moving her hips like a snake. I might make it. The way she bouncing the back, I'm trying to picture this Miss Naked. Now she shaking, damn near forgot I was tasked. Almost had me tricking my cash. I had to get up, get out and get something. Get out, go home and get the humping, you know.
I was looking at you, and you was looking at me.
You was looking at me.
I was staring at you, and you were staring at me.
Yeah, I was staring at you.
And then I thought to myself, I wanna take you.
I wanna take you home.
But the party don't stop until early in the morning.
Then I asked you for
Oh, hey boy,
What's good?
I'm really feeling your style.
Is that right?
And the way you move them hips, you know you drive me wild. And tonight I'm gonna take you home with
Come on,
me.
I'ma take you home.
We're gonna take you home. I'll fulfill
It's your
all
boy.
your fantasies.
Hit the automatic start to the new Range Rover. Pop the dust off my shoulder. The party almost over, but the baby in the cooler getting colder. Oh my holla, if I can take you home, I swear I won't make you wrong. I'ma make you right. The party don't stop here. Looking in my eyes, they gon' tell you how you got
I
here.
was looking at you, and you was looking at me.
You was looking at me.
I was staring at you, and you were staring at me.
Yeah, I was staring at you.
And then I thought to myself, I wanna take you.
I wanna take you home.
But the party don't stop until early in the morning.
Come
Then
on,
I asked you for
Okay,
Elijah.
I asked you for
Hell, Be Real Records.
Then I asked you for
okay,
Then I asked you for
okay.
All right, that was Taz with Party Don't Stop here on In the Mix, because it truly does not stop here on In the Mix.
Man, turn my button up.
Turn your button up, Vader.
Hey, man, I'm on Twitter. That's right. I'm on the Outside the Ring STL spot. That's right, because we have a wrestling show called Outside the Ring STL, which airs every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're covering the independent wrestling scene, and we do include news from the mainstream wrestling scene as well. I'm checking this out by Kanye. Kanye West threatens to pull out of, Coachella unless Billie Eilish apologizes for this to Travis Scott. Okay.
That white singer Billie Eilish, or
Yeah, Eilish. I said English, my bad.
What'd
I
she
guess
say?
she's made some type of distance to somebody named Travis Scott. I have no idea.
Well, Travis Scott is
that
that
is.
brother who them people got killed at his concert, ain't it?
Yeah.
The rapper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I guess Kanye say he ain't gonna perform. Kanye, they're not gonna apologize. And Variety magazine is a horrible magazine, very horrible magazine.
All they give you is a variety of hatred.
I think it was some type of controversy with that magazine, with somebody talking bad about black people in that magazine.
Right.
I'm probably thinking about that controversy with Billy Porter. He was mad because they put that white transgender person on there, and it was a big stink, and they broke him down and made him go on Stephen Colbert's show and apologize.
Oh, yeah?
It's amazing how they can break these Negroes down and apologize. See, the problem is, man, we got to be about creating our own stuff. We got to start controlling our own culture and the entertainment stuff.
No doubt.
We can't just keep letting the dominant society be the slave master, the white mommy and the white daddy over everything. We have to. I salute a lot of those brothers and sisters who can do their stuff on the independent label.
Me too.
I'm glad a brother like Tariq Nasheed can produce his Hidden Colors and other documentary movies on his own terms and still be
because
successful.
it shows you can be control of your own life and your own destiny.
And the rest of us need to get this slave master.
We need to get on board with it.
We need to get the slave plantation thinking mindset out of our head. We got to realize we gonna have to start doing stuff on our own. I would love to see a award show where we pick who deserves to be honored instead of the dominant society.
Thank you.
Because I'm telling you, man, doing this Black History Month, man, we getting pissed on by, what's her name, Tandy Newton, because really, I think her name is pronounced.
Tandy.
Yeah, it's really.
I ain't never liked her,
It's
man.
really.
I've never
Somebody
liked
put
that
her
woman.
real name out there. And she's not doing sisters no favor, nobody else.
No.
She's been a big one
She's
in
another
Hollywood.
biracial. She's another biracial agent of the enemy.
She didn't call white supremacy out. She was just pretty much talking smack about dark-skinned black women. But dark-skinned black women, you are the most beautiful women
Yes,
in the
you
world.
are. That's
Don't
why
you
you're so hated.
You have nothing to be ashamed
No.
of. You don't have to take
No.
a backseat to
No,
nobody.
that's absolutely correct.
Even our high yellows, you don't have to bow
No, you
to
don't.
them.
If you're black, you do not have to take a backseat to anyone, no matter what your
And
complexion
it's
is.
real bad up in them sororities.
Yeah, I know. They perpetuate the stuff that the white folks started.
Yeah.
But let me say this. We do a lot of white folks continuing to perpetuate white folks' insanity and sickness, okay? We've taken a hold of it and we've ran with it for generation after generation, and we're doing ourselves a cosmic disservice, okay? Because we're teaching this foolishness to our children, and they're learning it and running with it and teaching their children. It's stupidity, man, on the highest level. It's insanity. But anyway, we got to find a better way to do this stuff because we're not getting stuff done the way we need to. And
now, man, we need to be about building
wealth, building wisdom, everything, because we're being misled and led to hell in a handbasket on a missile.
You know,
okay?
Jim, somebody came to me and said, "Hey, Vader, what if a company wanted to put you on and bring some of your characters there?" I would have to say no. If it's not going to be on my terms, the answer pretty much going to be no. But most likely, it's not going to be.
It's
on
not
my
going to be on
terms.
your terms because
It's
once they put money behind you, in other words, we bought you, we own you.
You belong to them.
Let me say this: there's a reason why the comic book company Image Comics started. Because the artists that were over at Marvel Comics and DC Comics and most of them came from Marvel.
They didn't
but
have
anyway,
freedom.
the thing is they didn't have creative control and freedom like Vader just said. So guess what they did? They band together and formed their own company. They founded their own company, which is now Image Comics. When Image Comics started in 1993, nobody thought that those people would be around for 20 to 30 years later, okay? Because they said, oh, they'll be around for a few years and we'll crush them. And they're still around. They're still printing comic books and publishing comic books, and they're a force to be reckoned with. They're the third leading comic book company in this country,
Did
behind
one of those
DC and
artists
Marvel.
leave Image or something and sold some of his properties to some
Well,
of the
they
other
sold.
companies?
Image sold some of their properties to DC Comics and stuff. Some of their characters over in the
wish
DC
they had.
universe. And they got some great characters, and they created some very great characters.
But the actual product is still strong and thriving.
Yeah, it definitely is, and it's been around for 3 decades now.
And
so
nobody think it would
expected
go.
that.
And
No.
and think about what we can do, black brothers and sisters, foundational black Americans.
See, that's the true fear that they have of us, is that we're going to unify like everybody else does against
And
us.
they keep us fighting, keep our minds off unity.
Right.
They win, we lose.
They do.
But-
That's why they've been. Well, I'm gonna say this. That's why it looks like they've been winning. But I'm gonna tell you something. Remember in the movie White Man Can't Jump?
Yeah.
Remember when Rosie Perez was trying to convey?
And that's
to Woody
another one been
Harrelson?
spitting on us lately, but go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm not surprised. But anyway, remember when she was trying to convey the point to her lover in the movie, which was Woody Harrelson?
Yeah.
She was saying that sometimes when you win, you actually lose, and sometimes when you lose, you actually win. I don't know. She was trying to convey the point that everything is not what it always appears to be, and so that's what it looks like. It looks like black people are losing everywhere. I mean, everybody's against it. Everybody's attacking us on every level. You would think that
They
black
are.
people were the only people on this planet, and if we are, you would think we're the only ones who who are doing wrong.
And
you know,
what it is,
every time
they
you look up,
bring
they got
other
athletes.
groups.
Yeah, they got athletes attacking black football players or basketball players, beating up their girlfriends and wives and stuff. Like white boys don't do that. White boys brought that stuff to town.
Who was the guy? I think didn't he play for Green Bay and he beat up his black girlfriend?
Another one. A few years ago, it was Ray Rice. Used to be Michael Irvin. I mean, man, come on, man. But nobody said a damn thing when Peyton Manning was accused of rape in college. Okay, they brought it up a few years ago, but. What's been done? What's been done? I didn't know about it until a few years ago. But what's been done about it?
American Pie, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Yeah.
And then Brady ain't all that squeaky clean, but do you think he was clean?
No, the thing is,
the guy who liked to inflate the footballs, the chief.
Inflate gate, yeah, and the camera gate and all that stuff, spy gate rather. But anyway, the thing is this. See, people are too busy putting white people on pedestals like they do nothing wrong. No, pedestals are made for statues, not people. So the thing is, they want to continue demonizing black people with the help of everyone else. Okay, us included.
And think about the Me Too movement. I was trying to explain to a Negro on my page, James Claxton, I'm naming you. I tried to explain to this coon that they started off going after Harvey Weinstein and some of these other ones, and like Roger Ailes, Matt Lauer, the Jeffrey Epsteins. I said, dude, they flipped it and started going after black men. So this Negro act like he was so clueless because he got his mouth on the Democrats' backside so tough. The Me Too movement morphed and started being about going after black men. R. Kelly was already cleared of those charges. Somebody decided to make a documentary to make it more of a big deal. This is all about taking the heat off these white men
and putting it on black men. Everything is
and
always about
Kelly
taking it.
Got locked up because of the man law that they created. Remember how they got Sonny Liston?
Yeah, but check this out, Vader.
Was it Jack Johnson? I think it was.
It
Sonny
probably
Liston.
started with Jack Johnson. But let me say this. Notice how everything flips from white guys or white people to black people and black guys. So, everything negative, they have a way of flipping it and putting it on us. Now, they ain't locked up none of these white guys for none of this sexual abuse and stuff like that.
She had a hashtag called First Them, and I'm with it. And you had Tyrannosaurus Burke, who was one of the main people pushing that gender divide. Mammy Oprah, Mammy Jamil Hill, Mammy
listen, Vader, that's why we were saying what we were saying earlier.
Gail King.
Yeah. I can't vote for any of my people. And let me say this. I love my people. Let me Vader say that first. We love our people unapologetically. Black, always black first, strong black, always nothing but love. But our people have been weaponized against us like everybody else. All these black people that have these so-called positions are in place to keep hurting black people because they're doing the bidding of their oppressors, the white folks. Okay? That's the only reason black people get positions is to continue helping white folks to hurt black people. And I don't give a damn I don't care if they're president. Your black president, Obama. Anyway, supposedly. But the thing is, your mayors, your governor, I don't care what positions they get. They're put in place to continue to help white people keep oppressing black people. Yeah, exactly. So we got all these black elected officials, but we got bills on the Senate floor in Missouri where they're going to legally be able to murder black people and get away with it. This is the purge law being brought into reality. Not that they weren't doing it already, but see, they don't want to even have to go through the formalities of being charged and having to go to court to defend themselves. They're just saying, well, hey, if you feel threatened, just kill them, just murder them, get away. You get away with it, we'll protect you. But it doesn't work for us like that. See, the stand your ground law, there's a brother trying to get out of prison right now. The stand your law didn't work for him like it did George Zimmerman and all these white folks that can murder black people.
Don't forget the lady who shot her gun
up in the air. Fired a warning shot, didn't shoot anybody.
But Chad Willer, that's who I was thinking about.
Yeah, but they
beat up his black girlfriend.
Okay, but she fired a warning shot to get the dude off of her, and she didn't shoot anybody. But they said, "Oh, you could have put people in danger by firing a warning shot." Well, damn it, she was already in danger because she was getting her ass kicked.
He played for the Seahawks.
Okay, so Chad Wheeler, the white boy who beat up his black girl, who thought he murdered,
he beat her down. Because she wouldn't bow down to him.
Right.
Y'all, you black women, you bad witches.
I hate to say it, Vader, but that's
get away from them zaddies. They killing y'all.
I hate to say it, but that's what she signed up for.
That's what she signed up for.
You chose to be. I'm not saying it's right that he kicked your ass, but
you
signed up
to be with zaddies.
Let me say this. Nobody held a gun. He didn't hold a gun to your head or a knife to your throat to make you come over and want to be his woman, right? So guess what? This is what you got. This is what you got coming.
Hey, she signed up for the booty duty.
Yeah, so you guess what? He put his foot in the booty. Okay, so he broke his foot off in the booty.
Man.
So the thing is, hey, this is what you have to deal with, okay? Because you signed up for it. But we're gonna get back to the music and we'll get back to the talk after this. This is In the Mix with
We
Baby
will be
Jump
talking
Street.
about Joe Biden.
Yes, we will. We got a lot to talk about him. But this is another new track from DJ AK featuring. I don't know if this sister's name is pronounced Adesha or Adisha, but whatever it is, she's fine. She can sing her butt off. She's beautiful. Anyway, this is Crush
Adisha.
by DJ AK featuring Adisha here on In the Mix
Radio.
Jenna. Yeah, 2003. And y'all all gotta know for sure how I can give it to you. You know? Yeah, you can find me in East St. Louis, iced out by the Rice House, doing what I'm doing by making sure that I hold it down, leaving you with something that's always keeping you moving. No matter the situation, I'll manage to stay improving, and it's like that with me because I'm ready to ride and roll out with two chickens right by my side. So stop playing games, dude, cause I ain't a lame, dude. I smoke so much, dirty lungs my nickname, dude. I don't know if y'all really ready for this. Rock so heavy that I can't twist my wrist, and I travel with a big old bag of Bob Marley with enough greens to cover up a whole safari while making moves like a ceiling fan going in circles. Other rappers crack me up like Steve and Urkel. I ain't wanna flow fast to this because I wanted to keep you bouncing and bouncing like a pogo stick. Check it out now. Y'all all know how I can give it to you tight for sure. My name is Jenna and I'm keeping you bouncing, making your body shake and move and can't stop cause it's just too hot. Bounce. Y'all all know how I can give it to you tight for sure. My name is Jenna and I'm
Keeping your bouncing, making your body shake and moving. Can't stop cause it's just too hot. Yo, I know you feeling this and bobbing your head to this soul. Roll up a beat to this and sip on some crisp, but keep on bouncing till you break a hip. Look, ma, you come with me, then I don't want no lip. I'm only being what I know how to be, and that's a gangster. So I'm showing love for the streets, and plus I'm coming from the Midwest, so you know I'm bringing the noise. And if I make it out the hood, then I'm bringing my boys, cause I ain't never been quiet or shy with nothing to say. I've always been the one to stay cooler than a Hudson Bay. Since high school, I've been in a high stage, and I'll even stay high when I'm old and my braids gray. 5'10", brown skin with a smile like piano keys. Broke right now, so I'll settle for a couple G's. Gird up, rockin' vocal with a headband, staying real high like I'm Method Man and Redman. Y'all all know how I can give it to you tight for sure. My name is Jenna and I'm keeping your bouncing, making your body shake and moving. Can't stop cause it's just too hot. Bounce. Y'all all know how I can give it to you tight for sure. My name is Jenna and I'm keeping your bouncing, making your body shake and moving. Can't stop cause it's just too hot. All y'all must know whenever I bring it that it's real hot for show. Plus I stay blinking from my head down to my toes, riding like whoa in a big body expo, picking out my fro, bumping nothing but Genesis up out of my trunk. Cause a lot of these other rappers really stink like skunks. I got it locked where I'm from, but haters gon' think different. Always thinking they lippin' just because Jenna gifted. I'm too cool with a flow that can't lose, sparkling jewels with a hell of a lot to prove. I'm making money, never minding you damn dummies, keeping a watch from those who try to take from me. I wanna be on top like Michael in '83 with many platinum tracks with cribs overseas. Cause y'all all know how I be doing it, making sure that everybody is bouncing and moving to it. Y'all all know how I can give it to you tight for sure. My name is Jenna and I'm keeping your bouncing, making your body shake and moving. Can't stop cause it's just too hot. Bounce. Y'all all know how I can give it to you tight for sure. My name is Jenna and I'm keeping your bouncing, making your body shake and moving. Can't stop cause it's just too hot. Oh, now bounce, bounce, now shake it, shake it, shake it. Bounce, bounce, now shake it, shake it, shake it. Bounce, bounce, now shake it, shake it, shake it. Now shake it, shake it, shake it. Now shake it, shake it, shake it. Y'all know.
To my I'll keep you safely in my arms. Use all my love to keep you warm. Oh, my baby, you're not wrong. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you strong. Tu sais, je veux venir de n'importe où. Je sais bien que tu n'es pas vraiment to maman. Tu sais, tu me mets à genoux. Je veux venir de n'importe où. Je sais bien que tu n'es pas vraiment to maman. Be right here, tu me mets à genoux. Je veux venir de n'importe où. Je sais bien que tu n'es pas vraiment to maman. Tu sais, tu me mets à genoux. Je veux venir de n'importe où. Je sais bien que tu n'es pas vraiment to maman. You make me crazy. Still I'm crazy for you, boy. No, it don't matter what you're going through. You got me. I love you.
All right, that was Lena with "Come to Mama" here on In the Mix. You know what?
And Lena from Hidden Beats Records, Lena?
Lena from Hidden Beach.
Remember, we
That's
spoke
her.
with her
We-
several
yeah,
times
she-
on the
she is
old
so
New Black
sweet.
City. Man,
That is a
very
sweet
nice
woman.
lady.
Man, let me put it to you this way, Vader. She's so sweet, she put sugar to shame. That's how sweet she is. She's so sweet, she'll give you a toothache. Okay? That's
You
how
be-
sweet she
you
is.
be willing-
She's so sweet, she'll put C&H out of business.
Don't be
That's how
holding me
sweet
back, man. She be sweet enough to give you diabetes, boy.
Okay. That is the beautiful, lovely, super talented Lena, super beautiful, super talented, and that is "Come to
And
Mama."
since we talking about sweet songs and stuff, brothers, let's make beautiful music for our women where we honor them.
Absolutely.
We don't want, a lot of you cats keep making songs about the size of a butt and all that.
Yeah.
Let's make songs talking about the genuine quality of our beautiful foundational Black American sisters.
That's right.
Because our sisters, they're
Are
with
the
us.
best.
They're
They are
with
the
us.
greatest. That's why they come under attack
They're,
so much.
they're the greatest, man.
People
When
feel
it comes,
threatened by your beauty, your wisdom, your everything, your effervescence,
everything
your
about
godly effervescence.
everything about your feminine grace. I always hear Kathy push the feminine grace, telling these women, you have a vagina and a penis and you got all that masculine energy on you. That's not sex appeal.
No, it's not.
That's not.
No,
And don't no brother wanting some woman all up in his face like she being combative with him. That's not ladylike.
No.
A lady
That's
like
turning you into a weapon against your man.
yeah.
It's weaponizing you against your man.
And and I see so many. I want to touch on this one too, Jump. While I'm at it, there's a lot of them bragging about, well, if you don't have no man, you got your girls. You can celebrate with your girls on Valentine.
No.
Ladies,
Let
do
me say
not
this.
fall.
That's that feminism stuff. They're trying to pull you in. Don't fall for it.
That's BS, ladies. Don't fall for that. You see a lot of them sisters on Facebook pushing that. Trust me.
Run.
You need to run and get away from them. And a few of those women are probably a couple steps from being lesbian themselves. Yeah, I said it, and I'm not taking it back.
Nope.
Ain't nothing cute about bragging about being without a man. See, that's the stuff white feminists have passed that mess on to y'all.
The Gloria Steinems and all them.
Oh man,
Bull
Gloria
crap,
Steinem.
man.
Why would you sisters even listen to her?
She ain't your friend.
And you notice white women don't tell the Asian woman, well, you should leave your man.
No, that's-
or tell the other non-black or the Italian women or the Chinese women or the Puerto Rican women, you should leave your man. But they will feed that. They have fed that stuff to some of our women where they be like, well, I don't need a man for nothing. Point out a white woman have you ever heard say, well, she don't need her man for nothing.
Right.
Sisters, the black man is your only force of protection. Your only protection.
It is true. It is true. And, the
And I
thing
got a little
is,
caught up there. In a
that
moment.
is something. No, you did great, Vader. The thing is, This is something that they create only for you. This is a mindset.
This
that they
is
create
for
only for black
you,
women.
for black
only for
women.
black women, because they don't preach that bull crap to no other women on this planet.
And what's that other cornball show I always like to beat up on, the real? Don't listen
Ain't nothing
to
real about the real.
Don't listen to nothing by Lonnie.
No
I
Love.
ate the last biscuit. No love. I'm not gonna call it love. I'm calling it no love.
That's right.
And that Haitian mammy bed wench, Garcia Beauvais. You know, you never hear her ripping up white supremacy. She always
That's
ripping
'cause
up
she was
on
helping
black.
them.
She always rip up and help dump on black men. She was
Right.
one. Her and Lonnie No Love. They was out here pushing that no Asian hate, but nobody call Asians out when they're hating on us.
Let me ask them this. Now you're gonna create a bill called or law sign Stop the Asian Hate. Why don't you just stop hate altogether? Why just stop hating the Asians?
Well,
The Asians aren't stopping. They're not stopping
the
their hate towards black people. or
the
anybody
real
else.
people hurting the Asians are the white Americans.
No, the people that are hurting everybody are the white Americans. Okay, everybody's got the same. Everybody who's not white has the same.
And
enemy.
the Asians
But
are helping the white Americans hurt us. So let me
yes,
throw that on that.
the
too.
Asians. And
I sent that link to
everybody
you,
else.
brother.
Okay, thanks, Vader. But the thing is, man, y'all need to wake up on this stuff, man, because wake up and smell the roses, the real roses. Okay, we're gonna get back to the music because we got another new jam. This sister just played, was featured on the DJ AK CD, the song rather, Crush, which was a great song. You like that song, Vader?
Yeah, I like it, man.
Okay,
It's
you're right, Vader. It does
it's
have
a done deal.
It has an Evelyn Champagne King vibe.
I kind of think they didn't like sampled off that.
It has that feel
when
it
love
goes on.
comes down.
Yeah, it kind of has that feel to it. So we like that a lot. We're gonna be jamming that a lot for you. And right now we're gonna get back. This is Adisha on her own. This is her song. This is called Suspicious. Now we like I said, got a lot of new music for you.
And we will get to some of that Tyreek Nasheed.
Yeah, we're gonna get Tariq
and Mink Slide. We're gonna get some of that. I just want to let everybody know.
You know
Yeah.
what? That brother been putting out so much good stuff, man.
And everybody, remember, if we didn't mention, I'm gonna mention it again. Get Tyreek Nasheed's book, Black Foundational Race Baiter. That is a great book. Has a lot of good information in there. I'm telling you, Tyreek, once again, he brings the knowledge.
Okay, as always.
And go to Jason Black's website and get his DVDs. You know, I'm telling you,
Two
man.
good brothers that's putting out a lot of great knowledge and a wealth of information. So anyway, we're getting back to the music. This is Adisha or Adesha. Sister, please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. But I tell you what, why don't you call me and tell me how to pronounce your name? But anyway, this is this is shut up, Duck. You're just jealous. But anyway, this is Suspicious here on In the Mix with Vader and Jump
Is
Street.
Jump Street
This
suspicious?
is the lovely sister Adisha. Suspicious.
1, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Me and my girls, we went out that night. We was looking good, the mood was feeling right. Here comes this fire thing, speaking words I understand. Got a job and everything. He had me wondering, are you the real? Oh, fictitious, 'cause of your profiles got me
Performing her new recording on the Hidden Beats recording label, a vibrant new sound. Ladies and gentlemen, Lena.
Thought I'd seen it all. That's when trouble calls. They say trouble's not your friend, but it helped me know who I am. Through my adversity, I discovered me, healthy, strong, and free will. I know where I'm going. I love where I've been. I would do it all again if in the end it makes me the woman I am. Always here for you, gonna be a friend. You know I'll always love you. I wanna see us all win. Keep on breaking down the walls. Keep on standing tall. Keep on setting the people free. It's the only way to make it. Keep on fighting for the cause. We gotta keep on standing tall. Keep on doing what you believe. You know you're gonna make it. I am, because I choose to be wonderful at ease. Nothing holding me, the sky's the limit. Hold on to your pride. Don't give way to die. We gotta keep pushing, keep pushing. Come on, I know where I'm going. I love where I've been. I would do it all again if in the end it makes me the woman I am. Always here for you, gonna be a friend. And you know I'll always love you. I wanna see us all win. Keep on breaking down the walls. Keep on standing tall. Keep on setting the people free. It's the only way to make it. Keep on fighting for the cause. We gotta keep on standing tall. Keep on doing what you believe. You know you're gonna make it. Oh, keep on. So many before us, they paved the way. They made it possible to have what we have today. Like many before us, we should learn from our mistakes. Struggle's not in vain. Don't let nobody take your hope away. Keep on breaking down the walls. Keep on standing tall. Keep on setting the people free. It's the only way to make it. Keep on fighting for the cause. We gotta keep on standing tall. Keep on doing what you believe. You know you're gonna make it. Keep on, we gon' make it. Keep on standing tall. Keep on setting the people free. It's the only way to make it. Keep on fighting for the cause. We gotta keep on standing tall. Gotta keep on standing tall. Let's save the people. Standing tall. Let's save the people. Yeah. Come on. Somebody help me.
Every day I get a little bit closer. Loving every breath that I breathe, 'cause I'm over. Giving all thanks to my mom, she was on me. Now I'm in the place that I know I really should be. Giving all respect to the man up above me. Trying to speak some knowledge, so I always tell my story. Keep it on the hush, 'cause I'm unpredictable. Gotta see me later when you buy it in the store. Everything is pretty and that's how it really should be. You gon' keep your head up, 'cause one day we all will be free. Know it's from the heart when I say it's all love. Peep, say it steady pace. Don't always move it fast. Time move fast, you can't always move beside it. Up in every place, shoot a just so you decided. Bragging everywhere that you know there is violence. But right at the moment, I just wish we had some silence. Every day I get a little bit closer. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit stronger. bit closer. Every day I get a little bit stronger. 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 Hoping for the days that I live to stay longer. Keeping all the music that I write in my zone. Cause it's many haters out here trying to spit a good song. Even though it's people out here doing hella shady stuff. Staying in my pentacle is all for me to be touched. Even staying humble cause I know that God exhausts me. I ain't even stressing about it cause I know I'm that sweet. Keeping in my music is a way of my expression. I ain't gotta fight to try to make a good impression. Living in a land where there's much competition. I'ma reach the top so just keep my repetition. Everything I do it cause it makes me happy. Never had to have nobody screaming, make it snappy. When I sing I'm living every muscle in my body. That's why I be buzzing like a 12-inch shot. Every day I get a little bit closer. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit closer. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Giving all thanks to my grandpa who's deceased now. Hoping that he's looking down from heaven with a big smile. Saying that's my age of getting rich for the second time. Y'all may never understand, this is why I gotta shine. I don't ever look for no one to reach out and give me some. I work hard so I don't ever ever have to want for none. Even though I know that every once in a while it be like that. I'ma make for sure that my pockets is forever fat. Giving everything that I ever lay my hands on. Half the people out here, they can't even keep their pants on. Used to say what's right and what's wrong, you be way up. Time move fast, it's no longer moving so slow. Change came along, now I'm out here doing big things. Even lifting weights as I carry around my big chain. Loving every second that I'm using up some energy. As I sing my song, know it's coming from the pit of me. Every day I get a little bit stronger. 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 Every day I get a little bit closer. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit closer. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little bit stronger. Every day I get a little.
I wanna see the cameras on me
this ain't no makeup. Just a bad little chick when I wake up. Big beats in the whip, they'll shake you. Money, 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 that's all I know. Dollar signs, that's all I see. Good things in life for free, but better things in life ain't cheap. Riding the Benz, get money by the ton. Serving these haters one by one. Killing these haters, I do this for fun. I'm Betty Crocker, I'm baking this cake. Killing these haters, piece of cake. Oh, so bitch, you know me for God's sakes. Check my flow, getting this dough, you already know.
The sky's the limit. Life's a game, gotta play to the finish. You with it? It's gonna be alright. It gotta stop raining. You miss your goals and your practice your aim. And I'm saying it's gonna be alright. Fix your frown, you fall down, then just get off the ground. Cause it's gonna be alright. Touching our teeth, pump faking with the rims and the skis. I tell ya, it ain't easy when it's filthy and greasy. You're playing right and everybody is cheating. Now how they acting, baby? Soon as you step out of bounds, they on your crown. Gotta get out of town, they put you down, but that's how it be. Everybody thinking that they taller than a tree and wide as the sea. When they faced with defeat, they go to hiding and crying and talking to police, and go to snitching and lying and chatting about me. But that ain't the move, cause I be where you sleep and get it you do. I saw a fine young lady, had to rap to her, say your man kinda lazy. Got you both looking crazy, said I got 3 kids, been with them 5 years like I'm doing the bid. My life is a pits, but it's gonna be alright. The sky's the limit, life's a game, gotta play to the finish. You with it? It's gonna be alright. It gotta stop raining, you miss your goals and your practice your aim. And I'm saying it's gonna be alright. Fix your frown, you fall down, then just get off the ground. Cause it's gonna be alright. Back on the scene, football, I'm about to tackle the cream, homie. I'm about my money, heard a 6-pack was sexy, but I don't think I should start for a flat tummy, no. So I'm humping, partner of mine got life. He went to dumping, there was drama over something, so I sent him a kite. Put a little something on his books, do him right. It's a never-ending fight, and you're sitting in the yard, and times are hard. Eating all the weights, but you can't bend the bars. Ain't nobody to turn to, listen, you learn you. Got no friends at all, nobody catching your call. So you grab your shank, static in the attic. Ask a clown what he think, about to stick him in his tank. But you cut him a pass, cause you know he ain't the one to snatch your life off the glass and slam something in the trash, fella. It's gonna be alright. The sky's the limit, life's a game, gotta play to the finish. You with it? It's gonna be alright. It gotta stop raining, you miss your goals and your practice your aim. And I'm saying it's gonna be alright. Fix your frown, you fall down, then just get off the ground. Cause it's gonna be alright. Back on the grind, ain't nothing changed since I was back the last time. Shortstopper said, Charlie, I'm 10 and I'm fat and I ain't happy with my body. Help your boy get a hobby. My mama on that mess. I'm in the 4th grade and I'm dealing with stress. Plus it's hurting my chest. I told him just what I knew. Everything you're catching, you can handle. This is true, but you gotta do you. You're seeing what not to do. You're getting it firsthand. Understand this will make you a man. Yes, it's part of the plan. He looked me in my eye and just froze. Why the world gotta be so cold? That I don't know. I guess it's just some money and power that has something to do with the towers. But what do I know? I'm just another brother from the hood. When I die, they say he did what he could. But what's really good? It's gonna be alright. The sky's the limit. Life's a game, gotta play to the finish. You with it? It's gonna be alright. alright. They gotta stop praying. You miss your goals and your pressures, you aiming. I'm saying it's gonna be alright. Fix your frown, you fall down, then just get off the ground, cause it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be alright.
Look, hey, it's two sides to every story, and your girls, they don't really know me. See, I do anything for my shorty, cause she do anything for me. It's two sides to every story, and your girls, they don't really know me. See, I do anything for my shorty, cause you're the only one for me. You won't know why you trip off what your girls say. See, that's the reason they alone in the first place. Since I've been with you, I've been real since the first date. And every time you're gone, I'm alone in the worst way. Ain't not the one that bought you stones for your birthday. Ain't not the one to make you feel at home like your birthplace. When in bed, I make you rumble like an earthquake. When you came, you learned my name like a first date. Hey, like a first date. And don't I feed you when you're hungry and you're thirsty. So why you bugging now? I just wanna be the one to give you everything that you think and you dream about. Hey, that you dream about. I'ma paint a perfect picture, sort of let you dream about it. So let them talk about it. Calm as a just to think about it. Look, hey, it's two sides to every story, and your girls, they don't really know me. See, I do anything for my shorty, cause she do anything for me. It's two sides to every story, and your girls, they don't really know me. See, I do anything for my shorty, cause you're the only one for me. I've been thinking about everything you wanna see, every place you wanna go, everything you wanna know. Shorty, I can tell you about it, just give me a minute, mama. I'ma give you happiness, you forget about the drama. So go and hear me out, baby, let me turn you out. Let me lick you up and down, turn your frown to a smile. You ain't had this shit before, know you like it on the floor. From the bed to the stairs, around like a merry-go. Like a merry-go. Like merry-go. Like merry-go. From the bed to the stairs, around like a merry-go. Look, hey, it's two sides to every story, and your girls, they don't really know me. See, I do anything for my shorty, cause she do anything for me. It's two sides to every story, and your girls, they don't really know me. See, I do anything for my shorty,
It's like
cause
this,
you're the
hey,
only one for
look,
me.
didn't I put that bands on them 5-star rims? Didn't I open that account when you needed ends? I'm messing with her and her, oh, you believe your friends? I can have any girl I want, so believe them then. But don't forget who put you in that Louis bag and heels, and had you at them Cardinals games sitting on the field. I don't do the faking, so I'ma keep it real. Tell your gossiping ass girls to stay up out your grill. And don't I lay that pipe right like a plumber do? No other girl can satisfy me, I just want some of you. You know if I bust, baby girl, you coming too. Call her end zone, she the only one I'm running through. Yeah.
Hey, it's two sides to every story, and your girls, they don't really know me. See, I do anything for my shorty, cause she do anything for me.
Yeah, I feel good now. Everybody turn up your radio. Let me your ear for a minute. It's St. Louis's own Posse, featuring Murphy Lee. Good evening, enjoy yourself. It's a joyous occasion, you employ yourself. Good evening, drink and smoke your good, cause you done came a long way from the hood. Good evening, enjoy yourself. It's a joyous occasion, you employ yourself. Good evening, drink and smoke your good, cause you done came a long way from the hood. Now I done moved on up, and I ain't never falling back down. I'm out the hood like Uncle Elroy, I work for it. About to take the game by storm, rain on them, spill lightning through the mic, heard the thunder dirty, I'm coming. Ain't no more rumbling stomach, cause all day I've been running and only got money for recomp, gas and chronic. On crib, on car, I've been buying all bars, I got stars on my string. They just bras with chains. I'm in a different world like Wayne, Sachi the frame. This hustle ain't meant for nothing, let them see I done gain. They want me still selling, still selling, still selling. Instead I'm buying onions and QBs just to blow with my homies. Picture having no and no lighter and no type of change to get you a flame. A damn shame. No more asking for loans that I know I can't pay back. A toast to the folks that done kept your boy back. Good evening, enjoy yourself. It's a joyous occasion, you employ yourself. Good evening, drink and smoke your good, cause you done came a long way from the hood. Good evening, enjoy yourself. It's a joyous occasion, you employ yourself. Good evening, drink and smoke your good, cause you done came a long way from the hood. Now we done came a long way, how long then? A long time coming, frontin' like they didn't loan me nothing. Granddaddy told me it didn't grow on trees. Not dirty, believe he wasn't talking about weed. Separate the fakers from real cats. Concentrate on the packaged up shit, signed and seal wraps. I'm so ahead of my time. Call me Murphy L. Fox, you know I write them back to future rhymes. I'm so settled, choose God over devil. Don't be fooled by my apparel, cause I keep a double barrel. Murphy Lindsay Washington. Come here, baby girl, take a sniff of my dreads. I just washed them. I feel happy for some reason. 87 money got these haters so dumb heated. Pull up with 2 wheels in the earth with that one leaning. Everything I own is what I want, man. I'm done needing. Dirty evening, enjoy yourself. It's a joyous occasion, you employ yourself. Good evening, drink and smoke your good, cause you done came a long way from the hood. Good evening, enjoy yourself. It's a joyous occasion, you employ yourself. Good evening, drink and smoke your good, cause you done came a long way from the hood. Good evening. This word for all my hustlers, 9 to 5ers, and all around grinders. Everybody working to own their own, already got your own. Grab a glass, come toast with your boy. Rap something, it's a celebration, feel good occasion. You dig? It's time for everybody to start applying theyself. Get money. Don't nothing come to a sleeping man but a broke nightmare. So St. Louis, this posse, Murph Dirt, Core 03, the camp, the label, unauthorized, asylum. Good evening.
Tonight, I want to welcome you all to Grease's Fun Fanatical Family Time. It was brought to my attention that I need to mention the truth about some things that persistent, about how the game be missing things that it need. So these are 3 hollers that need to give you what you need. Last time I checked, sagging was for the sale. So now it's cool to rock low-ride jeans for males. Well, not me, see, I'm aiming at they temple. Pissing by your devil, by the way, real simple. Digital, off the dome, no paper trail. See, I was hot to kill you all, and I won't fail. Since Wayne do it, then they must copy. He might as well name his next album Come Jock Me. 10-4, hello, hello, yeah, roger that. At Grease, hip-hop's publicist, yeah, follow back. They say the truth hurts, well, it's a flesh wound. I'm headed to the finals with a big broom. I'm on my N1, lyrical, street sweeper, legend like Skip with my boys, yeah, I spit ether. Real recognized, real like an ambulance. I can hear they heart beating, sounding like the hammer dance. You know, like, hold on. Maybe hey Matt, throw in some of my voice right quick. That'll make them listen a little better. Alright, there we go. Yeah, what your boy was saying? I'm so open. Nah, trust me, no shots taken, man. It's just, I just think it's funny when cats use the auto-tune. Fell in love with a stripper just like T-Pain. Then I auto-tune to the future with a changed name. Found me some swag, but I got a stanky leg. So I hit him with the flares, cause my cat daddy dead. Ain't one for jerking, going dumb, no dreads. Everybody love when I jig and grab my head. I'm not a quick fix a
Powerball, quick pick. I'm more like an investment, a long-term big lick. Not taking shots, see, I like to sip it slow. And if I graze, then he marinate on the flow. This some tough love, please don't be mad at me. Go ahead and call me a hater or your granddaddy. Putting work in, aiming for that salary. Don't wanna be another one-hit casualty. You're nobody till somebody kills you. 4 months later, new dance won't feel you. Yo, alright, 3, so let's see. I done covered the skinny jeans, how everybody be jocking and cock riding everybody else. Then I threw all the dances in there, you know what I'm saying? So let me see, 3, what else I need to cover? Hey, yo, 3, I got you, bro. I'ma talk about all these ghetto shit. Ain't about this life, faker. I'm about to greet a man, feed him. Waiter, all these fake Barbies, looking like a Bratz doll. What you say, that's Remy? It's more like cat dog. Coming to the club, and them fake red bottoms. They whole click for sale, smelling broke, you can spot them. You fellas gon' learn today about the fake polo man, looking like he running from the real one on the stand. All them internet J's with the bubble bottom. Now agrees, these the few jams where you got them. See, I'm drinking dirty Sprite now, bro, I'm all clean. Just like your diamonds real, but they cloudy like your dream. Old girl, hella thick, she killing them jaggers, but her ass look like a bag of nickels, that's a felon. See, I gotta speak the truth whenever I spit it. See, I get it, watch sprint when you can boost to the cricket. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank everybody for coming out tonight. In fact, thank DJ3 for having me. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of this mixtape. Enjoy the rest of the show. Because I just had to tell you the truth. It's the game. It's the game. Shit. Shit. I had to get my jersey on, yo.
For America to hear the truth.
Hello, people. This is Neil Cox coming live. We're in front of Lincoln Heights Dwellings, located on 50th Place. Right now, we have a riot of some type of matter. But, Skinny Man, what you think is going on?
Child, I don't know, child. People on the roof, kids falling everywhere, child. What's going on in the district? Well, it's the district full of promise makers that shatter dreams. And what this game bring is a snitch that might sing. So look it, we kinda different from them other dudes. 991s on the beat, and plus we walk through. Talk with a slight accent. What's up, trip? Get jealous quick. Take your leave it down. Some places you park and ride. DC ducking hide, home of the homicide. We ain't too young to die. Switched out style. How sucker nice cash out. Trying to accumulate it like it's Wayne Purr's murder file. Who we wanna be like? Life is a gangster. Shootouts and beat that night. Life is in danger. Caprice is what we drive. Hunters spoke deep dish. The city with no host, but we praying and wishing. Plus the competition's missing. Look, I ain't with it, but somebody had to get them. Not the big man tripping up in the district. Mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some.
It ain't nothing like cruising with a cranking ass system. Wood grains like tents, big brim steady glistening. I used to bang bundles on the block of division. Now I switch to cooking chickens. I'm a kitchen magician on a studio grind, dropping hits in the lab. Look, all I need is straight water plus a pen in the pad. Look, if Wally don't get rich and caught my mother Alexis, well then the Pope ain't Catholic and ain't no cows in Texas. Cause we bomb like 80s dope and we poppin' like chewing gum. We arm like Ryan's Hope with the Glock on machine gun. See, we splurge all our money on clothes and fly cars. Then we slide to the go-go and floss and book bras. Everybody wanna rap and put their town on the map. But see, they know they hood slow and it ain't built like that. I shot the dots, off the dice, and I'm busting the crap gang. Got stripes in the streets coming up in the rap game. Took a 20-second time out to go do a bit. But now I'm back in the booth and I ain't going for shit. It's called Lincoln Heights, cause that's the hood I'm from. I'm good with the what? Coming straight out of Washington.
DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. Everybody's sporting Timberland, so we got a hood trunk full of New Balance because a brother hustle good and brought his shirts, never coats, plus hats and sweats. Anything legal to get us about them projects, you know. Don't get it twisted, still ballerific like Polo Pet in an all-day tournament. Suckers don't respect us for the business we bring, so you can catch us on the screen or the Go-Go Swing magazine. We got a life in rapping, we about to make it happen. If not, we gon' hit the exec and get the kidnapping. Got our own sound on this side of town. R.E. Solo, B.Y. Chuck Brown. We really bustin' loose, 95.5 or 93.9, whatever, smoothing your ride. Hitting like Sean Bay, you get it? Chop, chop, running a throne, too sharp like with Keith Holmes. Really your stuff sloppy, similar to William Joppy. They kinda cocky like Robin, but still know what to stop me. DC, me don't come, let you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. I'm up the street from knuckleheads and dope fiends. All that, y'all don't understand the drama that we might bring. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some real gangsters when you see some. DC mean don't come unless you want some. Recognize some.
Yeah, that's right. We're about to put this party in progress. I want y'all to pop the top of your preferred drink, grab your preferred breath mint, pull up to a wisdom, and
Hey, once again, I'd like to welcome everyone to Funk on Wheels, the only skating rink that also sells embroidered maternity clothes. I need all the advanced skaters to the floor right now. Advanced skaters only, because we're about to get into this new joint from Mink Slide called Slide to You.
I'll be your lover, morning, noon, and night. I'll do whatever until I get it right. When I first saw you, love was at first sight. Our future is looking bright. You're bringing me sheer delight. Baby, I wanna take you around the world with me. You need a soldier, I do that joyously. You're such a lady, delicate and sweet. Whatever you want from me, I give it up happily. I want to give you my love, I want you right here with me. I can give you the world and take you on shopping sprees. We can get real romantic, dinners and candlelight. I'll take you on a horse and carriage and disappear through the night. Oh. I've got to slide to you. You know I'm tried and true. I've got my eye on you. You got me open wide, so come on, won't you slide? I've got to slide to you. You know I'm tried and true, baby. I've got my eye on you. You got me open wide, so come on, won't you slide?
This loving, I got it all for you. Electrifying, 'cause you're the one I choose. I feel delighted to have you in my space. I bet you don't wanna wait to come and get you a taste, baby. I took the time out to get to know your name. Your disposition is driving me insane. I want to give you every part of me. Fulfill your fantasies, I'm something you can't believe. If you can get my mind, you can get all of me. You can unlock my heart, your energy is the key. We can just take our chances and put it all on the line. You got me feeling elated, I'm walking on clouds. To slide to you. You know I'm tried and true. I've got my eye on you. You got me open wide, so come on, won't you slide? I've got to slide to you. You know I'm tried and true. I've got my eye on you. You got me open wide, so come on, won't you slide?
I can give love passionately. Baby, won't you come a little closer so I can feel your heat? The night is still young, you're still looking sweet. So won't you just take my hand, head over to my retreat, baby? I've got to slide to you. You know I'm tried and true. I've got my eye on you. You got me open wide, so come on, won't you slide? I've got to slide to you. You know I'm tried and true. I've got my eye on you. You got me open wide, so come on, won't you slide? Come on, slide. Won't you slide out? Come on, slide. Come and slide with me. Won't you slide? Let's go slide out. Come on, slide. Let's go slide out. Come on, slide. Let's go slide out. Come on, slide. Won't you slide with me?
My job is to make college easy.
You are just losing it. Where the duck at? So I can have him to beat you up, John. Hey, Duck, where you at? Where you at?
Hey, what, man? Hold on.
See? Look at Jump. Boy, I tell you, man, that song by Tyreek Nasheed had Jump Street thinking he can skate in the studio. Right on the Tyreek Sheet and Mink slide.
Name of that track, baby.
Oh man, I think. Let me see.
Slide.
It's called "Slide to You," featuring Kara Tanay.
Okay, she's very talented.
No wonder you was looking at Tara Tanay too hard.
You caught me
Hey,
blinking.
as long as say she was easy on the eyes.
Yes, she is.
You know what, Jump? We'll let you have that mistake.
All right. We're going to keep the party going because right now we got a local artist, YP23.
And you know what, Jump? Let me thank two legendary DJs who we talked to off the air. Sylvester the Cat. We talked to him, and you can also catch his show on kdhx.com. You can catch his show every Friday night at 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. And at 5 a.m., you can catch his brother, another legendary DJ, Boogie Ray. I think he called his show Churban Radio. You can catch him at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I think he go off at 7, somewhere like that.
Okay.
So, man, I mean,
know
good
Sylvester's
guys.
been doing his show for how long now, baby?
I got hip to Sylvester back in 1987.
Wow. Okay, so he's been going strong. Probably since before then, actually.
Yeah.
But now, how long has Boogie Ray been doing his thing?
Probably even longer because I didn't know Boogie Ray was the big brother.
Oh, well, really?
Yeah, Boogie Ray is the big brother.
I
They look alike and they sound alike.
I thought two legends, y'all.
You hear both of them on the radio. You would mix up which brother was which until you hear the name.
Okay.
And they do a great job over there at KDHX.
They do, man.
.org. I said .com. KDHS.org. KDHX.org.
Okay, they both the two
And
legends.
you can catch them on Friday night starting at 3 a.m.
Okay, all right, check them out, y'all, because they do a great job and they've been doing it for a while.
And
so,
Sylvester brought some other people into the game. Tammy Holland. She was known as Tammy Hollywood, yeah. And Kiki, the first lady, came through.
Sylvester.
It's a lot of them, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to tell you something, y'all.
That's just a few I can name.
I'm going to tell you something. Back in the 90s, I used to listen to the radio, and, Vader would come on. You want to tell the story, Vader? You want me to tell it? You tell it.
Which one?
Well, I used to listen. I was up early one morning, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Sylvester was doing his show, and Vader would come on there and do his segment. I
was known as Sting.
Yes,
with
Sting,
the rap of the day.
And Sylvester was just, here's old Joe Rockhead himself.
Sting!
Well, I was laughing, man. Y'all had me laughing so hard one morning.
It was his idea for me to do that because I was talking about different topics.
Y'all had me laughing so hard one morning I almost fell out the bed, man. I'm serious.
And then I had a radio joning battle with somebody that got caught off guard, and they beat me. I don't mind, but hey, I had that title, man, and I held it for a very long reign.
I'm going to tell you something.
I was like Ali, I was taking names.
And wasn't thinking about it.
And knocking fools out.
But you know what? This one dude, I remember back in the 90s, this one dude that called Sylvester, man. And they put me on the floor. I was laughing so hard. I couldn't catch my breath, man, but it was so funny. But anyway, like we said, those are two of our local legends around here, man. Check those brothers out. They do a great job.
And one of the favorites, man, back in the 90s who I thought was really cool, Eric Michaels.
Oh, Eric Michaels was smooth.
Pam Oliver too, man.
Pam
but
Oliver
those
also,
two
yes.
were some of my favorites over there.
The smoothest DJs.
And Chad Saunders, she was all right, but off the scene in person, that personality was kind of stank.
Oh, really?
She didn't match her voice.
What about Edie B?
Edie B was all right, Pete.
Edie B was sexy.
Yeah. A lot of those cats like up there with Jockenstein and them. Man, I'm going back to KTZ, the Eddie OJs. A lot of them, Eddie OJ, rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
Yeah, Gary Starr, a lot
Gary
of
Starr.
No,
look, man, let me say this. My sister used to have the biggest crush.
What's his name? What's his name? Don Easton. Am I saying this?
Doug
name
Easton.
Right? Doug Easton. I'm talking about Don.
John O'Day.
It's Doug Easton, baby.
Yep. Doug Easton.
John O'Day.
Well, you know, John actually came to visit us when we were up in New Black City.
Sure
remember?
did. Yeah.
And you know what? He brought us some music. I'm gonna dig that out, and we're gonna be playing that because he brought some great music.
And I think he had like a little internet radio station over at one of those schools. I can't think of the school. I want to say Dunbar, but I don't want to be wrong. I knew it was like over there by Vashon.
Okay.
And he had like a little operation over there where he was bringing a lot of the kids over there.
Right.
And
Because he
training
brought
them
one
for
of his
radio.
artists up to the station.
Yes,
with
he
him when
did.
came
And
up
we
to
were
Black
playing
City.
his music.
Yeah,
up
great
in-
artist. And so we want to say what's up to brother John O'Day.
John
What's
O'Day,
up, John?
legendary.
Still doing it.
And rest in peace to the great Dr. Jockenstein.
Rest in peace to the great Dr. Jockenstein, the
Yeah.
great Gary Starr.
And also, man, I want to shout out Divine Sounds, who was over there at, it was Q9 5.5 now. They call themselves Mix 93.6 or something.
Yeah.
And he was the producer over there on the Time Joint the Morning Show. So,
Okay.
rep him and want to say rest in peace to his dad, Calvin, the Get Down King.
Right.
I worked with him in security when I was working over there with Sylvester when he was the mayor over in Pine Line. Regardless of what you say, Sylvester was cool people. We just had to watch out for the certain white supremacists that we work through.
Absolutely.
We got to watch
They're
out
everywhere.
for them.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, so big up to Sylvester the Cat. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Right.
No shame in the game here. We still pushing and riding with
Oh,
you.
no doubt about it. And once again, we want to send out our condolences to Divine Sounds for the loss of his father. And keep going strong, brother.
Also, man, my friend Bobby, her name is Barbara McKinley, and
Hey, Miss McKinley.
we call her Bobby.
Hey, Bob.
Had her mother's funeral yesterday. Miss McKinley, man, Mrs. Mozella McKinley, and very nice lady. Shell and Bobby, they were friends, I guess, probably around middle school, but I know we were little.
Hey, Shell.
And
But,
Bobby and her sister Cynthia used to beat the snot out of me. I don't know why. Yeah, they used to beat me up,
Some
man.
tough girls.
Some of my bullies growing up were females beating me up.
But
I
you
don't
know what?
why.
But you know what, Vader? When we were growing up, man, that's what girls and boys did.
I didn't like getting my butt whooped.
I know you didn't, especially by a girl.
And I was told you couldn't hit a girl back. But one time, you know what, Jump?
But you know what, Vader? All that hitting turned to kissing.
I never got kissed.
Okay, you never got kissed. Okay,
No.
well,
I
they
only
turned to kissing
beat
for some folks.
one of the worst beatings I got from a female was this girl, Molly B, and you knew her brother.
Okay,
She had a brother named Peppy.
Peppy.
That was back in the day, and he was one of them dudes that fought real
Did
good.
he go
but
to Simmons?
he went to Simmons with us.
Okay.
You lived in the neighborhood at the time.
Okay.
You was over there on Ashland around
Right.
Yeah, and the people, I didn't want Peppy to try to beat me up because Peppy was like really
Vader,
tough.
Vader didn't want that pep from Peppy.
But dude knew his sister was wrong. My mother was like, you better not come back with your face scratched up no more. You better knock her. I got the permission. She got the rope.
Wait, Vader. Hold on, Vader. Don't tell me you went over there and knocked the girl out.
Hey man, it was either continue to get beaten by Molly
Wait a minute.
and continue.
Mama gave you an ultimatum. She said either you whoop her or you whoop me.
This is
Vader went over there, ding, boom.
This
Went over there
is
Tyson the girl.
This is 73 or 74.
Woo.
Okay, different period of time.
Them girls didn't play back
and
then.
on Lexington, that's why I wanted to fight. Because she just rolled up on me, just got the beating and scratching, and I covered my face as much as I can. They were like, swing, fool. And I got to swinging, and all of a sudden, I connected.
Boom.
She was on it. And then I had the nerve to feel sorry because she was crying because I had to kick her butt.
Oh, man. You know how the women always pull that.
I was young,
Why you
man.
hit me?
This is around second grade.
You know what, though, Vader? I'm going to tell you something. As crazy as this may sound, she was beating you up because she liked you.
That was a hell of a way of showing it.
Listen, she just didn't know how to express. You know, as children, we don't know how to express our emotions and stuff like that in a mature way.
I just had a brain fart here.
Okay.
I guess that probably made...
Hey, look. I don't matter brain fart. As long as it don't come out the other end.
Look at you, man.
Just give them a picture of.
Thank you, Duck. I bought the... You know why I paid the Duck off with your $2.
As long as it stays in the brain.
Hey, Chuck, you're trying to crack jokes. You know I got my gun, right? I'ma tell my mama.
All right, go ahead, man.
Now, that's probably what led me into liking little slim women. Maybe I liked her, just didn't know it.
You know what?
And I liked
this.
the slim women for a long time.
You liked each other. It's just that you were kids. You didn't know how to express your emotions. You didn't know what manner.
She expressed hers pretty fine with the fist.
Well, she's probably boxing today. But the thing is,
I want to believe Molly.
You were immature.
If Molly
naive.
around today, I want to believe Molly then cooled out and some G probably done pushed up on her.
How did Molly? Was she cute?
She was a nice looking girl.
Okay.
She,
yeah.
she was wearing her hair short before they started wearing the short now,
Okay, before it
but
became the thing.
no, she was. But you know what? She was very smart. Along the way, I looked up and had classes with her, but she wouldn't beat me up no more. After I had that last fight with her in 2nd grade, hey, Molly
She knew
moved
not to
on.
mess with you.
Molly was whooping somebody else's
Oh,
butt back then. But my mother didn't play
found a
that.
new sparring
My
partner.
mother didn't play that.
No.
You know, guys hitting girls.
Right.
And I got another story for you since you want to go through my childhood. There was a girl named Carl. I think I probably 1st grade then. Somebody pulled up, and you know how girls used to put the little Vaseline in the little legs, wear the little
Shine
skirt.
them up. Yep.
Somebody pushed up and felt that girl's butt. She turned around, guess who was
Thought
behind?
it was you. Thought
it was
you.
me.
You know,
my
there's some.
My mother beat the skin off me, man.
Oh wow! But you know what, Vader?
Girls can lie to my mother and say that I hit them and I didn't.
And you were guilty.
And my mother, man, if my mother was
I know.
alive
I
today,
know what
me
you
and
mean. A lot
her
of
would
people went through
have
that.
me and her would have a discussion. But you know what, Jump? Let me get back to Miss McKinley.
Go ahead.
You know, Bobby, you did used to beat me up. You and your sister Cynthia. You know you did. I would beat Bobby back. I would stop at fighting Bobby. Then Cynthia would just have to jump in and finish me off. And I took 2 of them against one little beaty on me. I was a little frail thing back then, but Jump and get back to Miss McKinley, beautiful woman. That was their mom. She would see me cleaning up the apartment building that I lived in because we had a bunch of nasty people that lived in the building that would just throw trash. But I wanted our building to look nice too because everybody else's place was clean. They had grass. We didn't have grass. We had the little dirt pile. But I wanted all the trash and the trash cans to look nice. Right. I wanted people to look at my building to look nice instead of saying, oh, he live in that little nasty building. Right. You know how kids are.
They stigmatize you.
And then I figured, ain't nobody going to do it. I get up and do it.
There you go.
So her father would watch me all those many days and months.
And they respected it.
Of me doing that. And Miss McKinley would look and just see me doing the work. And then, you know, it's like, you know, she'll see me and start talking to me.
She had respect for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
she said, you know what? I like this young man. He takes the initiative to do what needs to be done.
And she told me, you know, about her husband had all these different properties. I'm thinking to myself, wow, these people got money. And Mr. McKinley one day just happened to call me over. You're like, come here, boy.
Hey, that's the way we did it back in those days.
And I was like, yes, sir, because I knew Bobby's family. Right. Bobby mama knew my mama, you know, and I knew of Mr. McKinley. Mr. McKinley back then, he didn't want to be buddy up with nobody's daddy.
Nah. They didn't play that back then.
So he was like, he told me what time to meet him. He told me he wasn't going to look for me. Be here at a certain amount of time. If you say 8 o'clock, he means 7:50.
7:50, yep.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Yep.
And maybe a lot of that helped, you know, from learning from my stepfather about being responsible and not begging people for nothing. You go out there and make it.
He was grooming you to be responsible.
And Mr. McKinley thing was, you don't ask for power, you take it. You go out there and earn, you stand on your own 2 feet as a man. I was probably around 12 years old back then. And I remember the first time I worked with him, he said, how much you think I owe you, boy? I said, Mr. McKinley, you owe me $75. I didn't think I was going to get it.
He gave it to you?
Yeah, he gave it to me.
$75?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was around 12.
Boy, I know you thought you were rich.
Because the apartment buildings was really dirty.
So you
it's like they would flood it. Because it was the one little, it wasn't like the whole building. It was like a little one level floor type thing.
Okay.
And it was about, I think it was about 4 or 5 units we might have to do. Right. But the next day he saw me again and he said, come here, boy. And he gave me extra $25, something like that.
Wow, man.
And he told me, he said, hey, you put this up, boy, you save your money. You don't spend it all in one place. And in the neighborhood, I guess they knew which kids they can probably learn. Because a lot of us were impressionable at that age.
Right. He knew you weren't one of the kids hanging out trying to be cool and tough and getting into trouble and all that kind of stuff.
I wasn't, man. I truly believe.
And they talked about you, Mr. and Mrs.
I believe when we all hung out, me, you, and Roach and them, I think we were more like kind of our version of Happy Days.
Right.
And we had our version of the Fonz.
Man.
Bobby Tompkins, we'll give you the Fonz.
Oh, man. Bobby.
We'll give you the...
Wait. Bobby the Bully Tompkins.
Yeah.
Man, let me say this.
And you know, before we get to Bobby, let me get to Ms. McKinley. Bobby Tompkins, not Bobby McKinley. She hooked me up with Mr. McKinley, and that way, I think he just wanted to groom me and show me that I could go out and make money.
Right.
And he wanted to teach me things. He showed me how to use the little water suck up vac and the different type hoses to use,
the little wet vac.
and different garden. I did yard work for him before.
You know what he was doing? You know what he was doing to you? He was Mr. Miyagiing you.
You know what? You sure was.
Yeah, he was teaching you. He said,
Mr.
you know what?
McKinley was my Mr. Miyagi.
Yes, he was. And you know what? We want to thank Mr. McKinley. May he rest in power and peace. Along with Mrs. McKinley.
I think he passed on, I think in 89, I remember.
Okay.
Bobby had told me, man, I cried like a baby, man. I cried like that was my own father.
You know what? And you had good reason too, because he showed you love and you just returned it. That's all.
And you know, and back then,
we need more of that today.
Back then, in the neighborhood, you had Mr. McKinley's, them type daddies.
Mr. McKinley was a James Evans type.
Yeah, and my father Snooky. They didn't play.
Yep.
And it wasn't about, you couldn't game them. You couldn't run that game. You can try, but you get your butt kicked.
You know what, Vader? Speaking of which, let me say something real quick. You just reminded me of something.
And I thank Miss McKinley for those years of just hooking me up with a husband like that. And sooner or later, I was trying to hook up with a daughter. That didn't work. Bobby wasn't having it. Bobby said, sparring partner. She tried to use this line like, you know, we both players, two players that can do it. I'm like,
get out of here.
I said, Bobby, I'm going to retire from the game. And you should retire too. I'm young. I'm a teenager, man.
She was smooth, wasn't she?
See, back then, we light-skinned brothers still had some stroke
Let me say
in
that.
the game. But
Man.
she did. I don't think she liked the light-skinned brothers.
You know what? Let me say this, man. You made me think about my
and
mom.
her and Shell had became best friends.
Oh, that made it worse. That made it worse.
And became best friends this very day.
Wow.
And, you know, and her son, Nick, he remembered me. I didn't think Nick was going to remember me, man. He was like, Tim, yeah, I remember. You always making us laugh. It was just good to see that family, man, and the memories of being around that family.
Right.
And Mr. and Mrs. McKinley, they left a beautiful foundation,
legacy.
man.
That's right.
And the kids, the great grandkids, all of them, man, they were just all wonderful people. You know, one of those families on Martin Street that was just really, really great, good people.
Right.
And I just wanted to make sure I said something good about Mrs. McKinley and my memories of working and learning up under Mr. McKinley. He didn't want me to take a back seat to nobody. I didn't have to apologize for whatever decision I made. I go in, I work everybody, and I do the best job I can do. And he instilled in me, if you know that's the best job you can do,
pride.
That's fine.
Yes, that's
if
right.
you want to go back in, I'll do it the next day. You can, because the man was a worker. He was a hustler. He didn't punk down to nobody. Very similar shades. My father Snooky, Uncle Haywood and them jumped at me and in your family.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
a mentor that me and you
Look,
shared,
man,
who didn't let us downplay our blackness for nobody.
That's right.
Before I got hip to Jason Black, it was Mr. Clark that made us
Clark.
put that blackness first.
Definitely.
And everything.
Yes.
And I can say the same for Mr. McKinley and Snooki. I can say the same for them. Those were the trailblazers that helped grow me into not being some old lazy dude, waiting on somebody to give me something. That thing was, you go out there, you make
work
that
for
stuff
it.
happen.
That's right. You
That's
work
why,
for it.
like what we doing here, we didn't beg nobody to build a New Black City.
No.
New Black City came to us.
You know what? This was a gift that was placed
Now
in
this
our hands.
version of broadcasting here, we made this happen. With I'm gonna give God in it. But somebody say, "Oh, Vader left God out of it."
Right.
No, I'm leaving God.
The Most High made this happen as He makes all wonderful things happen. Let's give it to Him first and foremost.
Now, this is Reverend Smash Mouth. We can pass.
Now
the
this
plate.
guy right here is a taker. He's not a giver. But anyway, Reverend Smash Mouth. But anyway, but I know
you know,
where you're
John.
coming from.
Before we, go to the next thing, let's get on by because I'm looking at this picture of him. You know, in that in that bill that him and the Republicans came together on. So Republicans are just as guilty as the Democrats. Biden, you can't change the language in that bill to not make it say crack pipe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crack pipe. You can call it,
whatever
fancy name you want to call it. It's a shame that this white supremacist president coming after us with all these different attacks.
Listen, Vader, he thinks we're so stupid that we don't realize what he's doing. He thinks we don't know what a crack pipe looks like. Now, maybe they don't. They know because they make them, okay? They know what crack pipes
Isn't this
are.
the president with a crackhead son that got caught?
Yeah.
Okay, just want
So
to make that.
he might have borrowed it from him. But anyway, the thing
And what's
is,
his name? Hunter Biden?
Mm-hmm. Hunter. Interesting name.
Mhm.
But the thing is, you know what? They
John, you keep talking. They need to make
take our intelligence for granted. You know,
and our inventions and other properties that we created. They took.
well, unfortunately, we give them all the help that they need to continue to do us wrong and mislead us. Absolutely, and we got to stop that, Chuck, because we're not making our situation any better. Because we have to. This is where we come together. We share our knowledge and wisdom, and we unify. This is what scares them beyond belief. So anybody that's not going to unify with their people, they're of no threat. Because you know what? You're easy pickings. They pick you off one at a time. People who are truly powerful band together to get things accomplished. This is what black people must learn to do. If it works for every other race on this planet, why won't we do this? You know, why must we continue letting these people manipulate, exploit us, take us for granted, murder us, just do us any and every kind of way they choose to with our help? We cannot continue staying in the shape mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. None of this. We can't continue going through what we're going through, because what are we teaching our children? To show you how messed up we are in the head, we turn our most precious assets, our children, over to our enemies and expect them to educate them. They are not. Listen, they're closing all the black schools to force the black children to go to the white schools, where they're going to be miseducated, exploited, meaning used in their athletic programs to win championships and stuff, and they're going to be sabotaging the educations of our children. That's what they're doing. So they brought a black person here to close down all the black schools to force. Say his name, Vader. To force.
His name Kenneth Adams, Kelvin Adams. Sorry, bastard. Coon Negro.
Yeah, because this is the thing. They use black people to hurt black people. And that's why, that's why I don't vote for any black people, because then we're not going to get in there and do us any good, because we are weaponized against each other. That's why I'm saying we can no longer afford to support black faces in high places that are not doing us any good.
No, we can't.
You know, because this is what's been going on for too long, and that's why we're here complaining about it now. And if we continue to do this, it's only going to get worse, because our children are going to be fighting the same fight we're fighting today, and it's only going to be worse for them.
And you know something else? I think it was last week I listened to Brother Jason Black. Yeah, I love that show. Yes, I do. I mean broadcast, because he'll check you if you call this show a show. It's a broadcast. Like you were saying, a lot of the moves that the old civil rights Negroes made were bad moves.
Well, you know what? They misled us. First of all, we were fighting for civil rights. We should have been fighting for human rights, because you got to be considered a human before you get considered a civilized
civil, they
human.
found a way to flip that. Look at the gays. They done brought them in.
On our backs.
They on our backs, and guess what?
Everybody climbs up on black people's backs.
Hold up, jump. They turned around and flipped the game. The white LGBT, I call them the white LGBT community, so the black ones ain't got nothing.
No.
All they doing is kissing ass.
All they're there to do is to serve the white ones.
Right. Just like over there at Netflix with the black pregnant one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's a female, identifies as a man. She called herself exposing the Netflix papers and the way the company operates.
So she's trying to do what Monique tried to do a few years ago.
She worked at Netflix.
Okay, but I'm saying
she was signed with them.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
now
no,
she's
no.
been done wrong.
No.
Okay.
It's kind of similar, but a little different.
Go ahead.
And she called herself exposing the thing with Netflix, and she was mad at Netflix for allowing Dave Chappelle to perform. Everybody's lying and saying Dave Chappelle attacked the LGBT community. No, he didn't.
No, he did
told
not.
the
That's
truth.
another lie.
He called out the white racism.
Look at the pattern, Vader. Look at
Go
the
ahead,
pattern.
Jump.
Whenever somebody, whether it be Whoopi Goldberg, Dave Chappelle, Nick Cannon, whomever, anybody who tells the truth, they lie on them and say, "Oh, they're attacking so and so and so and so. They're attacking the Jews. They're attacking these. They're attacking the
all the people
LBGT
claiming
community."
that they offended. They flip what the people said, just like this thing with Whoopi got flipped. What was the woman name? She one of the squad members, Ilhan Omar. When she said, "Well, it's all about the Benjamins," you Jewish people got mad at her and said, "You talking about us?" That lady didn't even call their name.
How do you even associate somebody using the phrase it's all about the Benjamins with the Jews? How do you even connect the two?
Nick Cannon to this very day didn't do anything wrong, but
I know.
He cowed down and apologized.
Let me say this.
Which he shouldn't.
No, well, he had to.
He didn't lie.
Listen to me. These people are celebrities. The reason they're celebrities is because they've sold out. Okay, let's just be honest about it. Because if they didn't sell out, they wouldn't have a fear for what they say and what they do, and they wouldn't have to apologize for telling the truth about anything. But since they have sold out, they must follow the script. The script is you don't think for yourself. You don't act for yourself. You do what we tell you to do. You say what we tell you to say.
You do what we tell you to do.
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying. So
you don't call nobody white. And
look,
we tell you who's white and who's not.
Let me say this, Vader. Let me say this. Ain't none of these.
And I'm gonna get back to the Netflix thing.
Ain't none of these people rich like they want you to think they are.
No.
They have a line of credit that is extended
And
to
John,
them that
please.
they can use as long as they don't as long as they don't get off script. When they do, that's when they get punished.
And people, once again, Oprah Winfrey is not rich.
She's not a billion.
She better off than most of us. Oprah is a high price employee.
Oprah's a high price slave.
Same thing.
He's a slave.
Tom Joyner wasn't rich. He was a high paid employee bringing black folks to the slaughter, the Democrat white supremacist party. Back to the lady. What she was trying to do was earn brownie points and fooled around and got fired. But the other white women that was with her, they didn't get fired.
Well, listen, black people are always a sacrifice. Don't forget that. But the problem is, the reason she got the job in the first place is because she first betrayed her community. Okay? Keep in mind, people. The reason any of these people...
Monique, since you brought Monique up, Monique was right about the racism over there. Because I think when they CEOs that got fired for saying some old racist stuff. Technically, black people, we do have folks out here. We should have our own YouTube. We should have our own version of a Hollywood.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. We can't have any of that stuff because black people keep selling each other out.
We're too dependent on white mommy and white daddy.
Let me say this. Black people ain't got nothing. Truth be told. Because all these so-called black organizations you think that are black, they're white fronted, they're white backed. Okay, they got white investors who control the whole process. The NAACP is controlled by white folks. Every urban league, all this stuff is controlled by white folks. They got black faces up there fronting like they're in control, but they have no control. The only control black folks have is over other black people. Okay, and these are gatekeepers. Okay, so the thing is, don't believe the hype. Quit falling for this bull. You know what? Okay, because if black people got so much power, why are we the ones complaining about every damn thing? How come every time you turn around, a black person's done this, they've been accused of that, they've done this? Black people ain't the only ones messing up out here. Black folks ain't the only ones committing crimes and stuff like that, but they want you to think that they are. White folks commit all the damn crimes, but they turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to what white folks do, but they always put the spotlight on everything black people do, and then if we're not doing anything, they'll make up something and lie on us. So the thing is, we're not doing nearly as much as they want you to think we're doing. They're committing crimes and blaming it on black folks.
I'll go to Minnesota where they killed that young man that was just sitting on his couch. No, not once.
Listen, they're coming. I'm glad you brought that up, baby. I'm glad you brought that up. Yes.
Only at us, Jumpster.
No. Botham John was the first one. Now this brother. No, Botham John and what's the sister's name? You know, oh God.
Oh my
What's that
God! Wait a minute,
name?
Bland, Susan
No,
Bland.
not Sandra Bland.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor. I'm sorry. Okay. Botham John, Breonna Taylor, now this brother, and I mean it's going on and on and on. They're coming in your homes and murdering you. Now, see, that goes to show you black people aren't out on the streets committing crimes the way they want you to think we are. So now they're coming in your homes murdering you. Oh, how come every time these jacked up Keystone Cop bastard police always mess up? It's always a black person. They always get the wrong address, but somehow they wind up shooting the person that lives at the house. They don't ever come in, oh, sorry, ma'am, sorry, sir, we have the wrong house. There's never that situation, but they always wind up leaving with a dead body, leaving a dead body behind that's black. But they never do that to white folks. Or if they do it to white folks, you can count it on one hand how many times it happens. But it always happens when they go to black people's homes.
We're in the middle. We're
man,
middle.
I'm ready to cuss. But I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. You should be tired of it. Quit letting these white folks fool you about every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
They're lying about every damn thing. And it shows. And people pretend like they don't know, but you better know because it's going to be you in a minute.
Know. And the Democrats that you voting for are the ones doing this. This ain't done up under the Republicans. The Democrats, Negro voters did everything that they asked for. Every time, like, what was that thing you said in the car, Jump? Like, the Democrats always want to push black folks to work them.
Well, see, they always come at black folks like this. Oh, we got a Senate seat we need to get. Oh, we need to get this seat. We need to get this passed.
And once they get it.
But the thing is this, you're not a slave, right? But see, you never quit working a slave. I don't care what black folks do. You put Biden in there. Oh, but that ain't enough. Oh, you put Obama in there. That ain't enough. See, you never quit working your slaves. See, the thing is this. If they can come in your home and take your children, how can you say you're not a slave? Your children, believe it or not, now you can get mad if you want to, but the truth always makes people mad. Your children do not belong to you. They are property of the United States of America, the government. Now, if they hear about you doing something to your children, guess what? Somebody can make something up and they'll come and take your children. Okay? Your children are not yours. Not as long as they have a Social Security card, birth certificate. They are property of the United States government, just like the mother and the father are. How can property, man? Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up, because they got a spell on this world. I'm serious, and y'all know it's true. I'm tired of these damn lies being perpetuated, and we're helping them to do it. How does a person try to open up a business and can't keep a business going for a year, but a bastard can keep 400 or 500 years of racism and oppression going? They got to get help from the very people that they're oppressing.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you ain't that damn stupid. We're not stupid at all. But wake the hell up.
That's right.
And quit lying to yourself and quit helping them to lie. Damn it, I'm sick of this, man. This is some bullshit. Excuse my language.
No, I know.
This is too much.
It is bullshit.
I mean, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop doing this, man. What legacy are you leaving for these children? These children trust you, they love you, and we're betraying them. You're turning your children over to your damn enemy. Us letting white folks teach our children ain't no better than the Jews letting the Nazis teach theirs. What's the difference?
And teaching them to hate their blackness.
Crazy as hell.
It
man,
is.
Man, anyway, let me play this damn song. Oh, man. Shit. Serious.
Jump, hey, you spoke for me on that one. I endorsed everything you said. And people, sitting next to white folks gonna make y'all smart. It's making you dumber. I know we're playing this music, but me and Jump Street, we're black men first before we anything. And a lot of this stuff needs to be called out. Yeah. And brothers, we gotta get our thing together. We gotta be able to build for ourselves and free ourselves from corporate white America.
Yeah, man. I'm serious, man, because
and no other groups don't depend on politics to get them together. They get together and build wealth within the group. We have to do that. We can do that too. When Brother Tyreek was collecting the money to get the Black Museum, you had other folks out there mad. Mostly these immigrant African coons, which, like you said, Tyreek had this Twitter space, and he was asking questions about reparations and all kind of things concerning foundational Black Americans. Only ones had a bug up their butt was these coon immigrants from all these different black enclaves.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Vader. Everybody that comes over to the shores of America make a deal with our oppressors to weaponize themselves against us. Nobody likes black people. Black people don't even like black people. So why in the hell would anybody else like us? Okay? But you got to, listen, y'all better start unifying. I'm telling you, you better start unifying. And it's late in the day, but it ain't never too late. So, hey, wake up and stand up and be a man or the woman that you're always bragging about being that you know you're really not.
Do it.
You got to be a living example to your children of what you tell them you are, but you're not showing them. So why would they grow up and have any respect for you? It's just like Damon Wayans said. He was doing his stand-up routine, and he said, it's kind of hard to play a slave and go home and try to tell your children what to do. He said, because, you play a slave in Roots or whatever, slave movie or whatever, and you tell your kids, clean up your room and all that kind of stuff. Kids mumbling under their breath and stuff, and you saying, what you say, boy? He said, you ain't say that when Master broke his foot off in your ass in that movie. I mean, he's right, though. He's right. He is right. And I understand it's a movie and stuff, but it's depicting reality. Okay, man. Hey, y'all better stand up and be men and women like you say you are. If that's the first thing come out of a black person's mouth, I'm a man. Well, you need to act like it. Damn it, prove it. Prove it. You ain't proving it to nobody. You're just talking.
And you know something about the kids? Well, I'm grown. Well, you're not acting like you're grown. And sometimes, man, we need to groom these kids a little longer. You can't just throw these kids out at 18 and 19 years old. A lot of them still got that childish mentality.
And you're creating a problem for the world to deal with, and they're going to deal with it harshly. Because
Because
black lives really don't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. They show you that on a daily basis. Black lives, man. How the hell is that organization around and they know that black lives don't matter?
Well, I think the one chick that's over in Tennessee, I think they locked her butt up. That Patrice Cullors chick, and a lot of them was women or black immigrant gay women. And they were never truly about no black lives. They was about making money off dead black bodies.
You see, that's the problem. That's why
Hold on, John, let me throw this one in there. And then they made it clear that they are not about the nuclear black family. They were very anti.
They're about the homosexual black families and stuff.
Right. And their thing is, when you hear them, these feminists talk, they always talking about, well, we're against patriarchy. So in other words, white patriarchy is okay.
Just not black.
So in other words, they don't want the black man to be ahead of his family. But a lot of us say that's a lie from hell.
Well, it's just like the welfare system. The welfare system was created for the white folks, but when black folks when we tried to get it, assistance, we had to apply for it. And
you had to get your man up.
If you got it, the black man could no longer be in the home, but they didn't use the welfare system to destroy the white family. The white boy could be at home with his family,
and he can still
get it.
But
get it was created for them.
Those farmers can still get those loans and still have his family intact.
Thank you.
See, black people, especially our sisters. I'm not trying to be mean. A lot of our sisters have fell for the hokey doke to go into this gender war.
Yeah,
white women. Like, I think Jason Black had a broadcast last Wednesday saying that black women shouldn't accept the advice from white women. Because white women, the advice they're giving you, they not following. Ain't no white woman going to get on TV
and put her man
down.
No,
like
we only do that.
Like some of these mammies that we got out here.
Wait, let me say this. The black guys do it too. Black guys and black men and women, stop putting each other down for your oppressors, okay? Because this is what it's about. You're being a minstrel show.
And what's that other Negro name? That voice, Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. Yeah. You know what? They're agents of the enemy. Yeah. You can tell, okay? Because when did they become popular? Where the hell did they come from? But like I said, everybody's pushing the white agenda.
Kwame Brown, I got to throw that Negro on that too.
You know what,
and there's another Negro. There's O'Shea Dukes, who always seem to have his nose sniffing under some of these sellouts and simps and suckers.
To push the agenda of our enemies upon us.
Looking
okay,
like
Kwame Brown played for 15 years in the NBA, however long, but a long time, and he didn't have anything to say. Now all of a sudden you can't shut his ass up. So I'm saying, who brought him out? They did. Yeah. Okay, because they told him what to say. They told him to trick us. See, the whole game is to trick us and keep us deceived about everything. When y'all see these people, whether I don't care if they're athletes, musicians, actors, whatever, if they're famous and they're getting an award or they're being recognized for anything, that's because they've deceived us and they've misled us. That's what they're being awarded for. They're not being awarded for music and acting and sports and all that kind of stuff. They don't give a damn about that. Their job is to keep us in the dark and deceived and misled on everything. That's what they're getting awarded for. Why would they name a street after a black man or a woman? Because they tricked you. That's why. They don't treat the black people who are here now nicely. So why would they be nice? Why would they be so kind to give Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or anybody like that a street named after them or a building named after them? You know why? Because they were agents of the enemy also that was used against us to trick us.
What, Malcolm X, man? Come on, man.
I hate to say, I love Malcolm, but
I don't think Malcolm was
all
doing
these. Let me say this:
anything
the
dumb.
only way black people get notoriety from white folks is unless they're working with white folks. That is the game. That is the truth. Okay, I'm sick of it. All these black people that we've fallen in love with, and oh, they said this, oh, they did. That was false. It was hoax. It was a hoax. Just like everything they tell you is a hoax. Everything they trick you into believing is a hoax. They don't want you to know that. You know, they'll say, oh, they're crazy. Well, hey, I tell you this, black people are not suffering and in the shape that we're in by accident. It didn't just fall out of the sky on us. Somebody somewhere lying about something because things ain't getting no better for black folks. They might be getting better. No, they are getting better for listen, keep this in mind about what I'm saying. They got terrorists that have come over to America that have been welcomed with open arms. The gates of America have been open and welcoming your terrorist enemies, but they're getting houses. They're getting $1 million from the government, each family. They're getting jobs, America's jobs. They're getting everything. But these are the same people they were in war with for 20 years, wasting American taxpayer dollars that they could have been better spent serving us. Okay, but now the very people that they were warring with for 20 years are being brought into the bosom of America so that they can attack us and murder us. Man, get the hell out of here. What's wrong with y'all? And some people are, oh, those aren't the terrorists coming over. How the hell would you know how a terrorist looks? If they ain't got a gun on their shoulder, a suicide bomber vest on, or a sign saying, hey, I'm a terrorist, how would you know who they are? You don't know. I'm going to give you another example. Why would they stay over in Afghanistan killing people that look like them when they can be welcomed over into the country of their enemy and they can do damage from within? Why would they just stay over there killing each other? Does that make any sense to anybody? Why would they do that? But we over here training the terrorists to take our jobs, to open up businesses in the black community, because, you know, every foreign group that comes over to America, they don't open up businesses in the white community because they don't let them. They bring them to the black community where they get rich and they murder black people. They help white folks to murder black people. That's what they do. This is the pattern of America. This is making America great again. This is what America's all about. America's been a lie from day one. It's going to always be a lie where we're concerned. You're not even a citizen of this damn country. You ain't got no way to prove no citizenship. Oh, I got a birth certificate. Oh, I got a social security. Ain't no damn proof. That means you're property of America. You don't have anything over here. They show you that on a daily basis. But you fall for it.
Hey, Jeff,
I'm tired of it, man. I'm serious. I didn't mean that no meltdown. But
No.
y'all gotta wake up, man.
Hey, man.
Y'all gotta wake up.
Dude, this is your show. You say
I'm just
you say the
pissed.
flip you
I'm
want.
tired, man, because I'm tired of my people being fooled every damn day, thinking their enemy is their damn friend.
I still don't believe Malcolm and Dr. King were no agents.
No, man, nobody does. I didn't want to believe
No,
what I found. But
I don't
I'm
believe
gonna
that,
say this.
man.
I'm gonna say this. Look,
they got Dr. King when Dr. King was still talking about, hey, let's get this reparations.
well, he got tired eventually.
Like,
He sold us
forget it.
out first. But the thing is this, man.
I don't believe that,
The thing
John.
is this. Check this out. His name wasn't even Martin. It was Michael. So, and the problem is, you get more truth from Klansmen than you are people that look like you, that you've been taught to trust and believe in. That's the sad part about it. That is the sad part about it. A damn Klansman, somebody who was born and bred to hate you and murder you and slaughter you, but you get more truth from them than people that look like the so-called president that we voted in, the black so-called president. What did he do for us?
I'm with you.
8 years. What did he do for us?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing. But he helped out them insurance companies. Yeah, because everybody got to get insurance. You know, he helped out the white and the Latino communities. You know, he helped out homosexuals in the LGBTQ community. I mean, come on,
they
man.
got
Let's be real about
and then Biden gave him executive orders.
Yeah. So, I mean, come on, let's be real about it. I know the truth hurts. I know it hurts to think. I know it gives you a headache, but damn it, do it anyway. You're going to keep a headache if you keep following these bastards.
Right.
They're going to give you a headache to the grave. Because that's what they're doing. I'm going to get back to this music.
Hey, it's almost 1 o'clock. We rolled out. We're going to probably play about 5 more songs and we out. And I'm going to probably try to slow it down. But, you know, John, I feel like some James Brown talking loud and saying nothing.
We're going to have to definitely play that one.
Yeah. That's going to be the next song.
Particular point in time. Sorry about the meltdown. We'll be back.
She's a super freak. She said tonight it's gonna be you and me, and I'ma take you on a sexual street. She got underrated, met the burgundy sheets, and now I know you're super free. I'm kissing on you and you kissing on me. I got your pussy wet. I already got a sneak peek, and now I'm about to go real deep. And now I'ma have you like, oh yeah, oh. She's so sexy, she's on the ocean.
Yo! What's up, gang? Guys, what's going on?
Hey, fellas.
Yo, what's up, Vic? What's going on, man?
Cool, man. What you got new for us, man? Yeah, this is something that's really hot here, but you know what? Check out the other side. Oh, Vic, that is butter. Yeah, I thought you
I
were
got to
lying.
get me one of those. Give me two of those.
Yeah,
Give me
okay,
two.
Hold on 1 second. Wait, I see Queen, Billy Squires. Is that all you want, buddy?
What was that, man?
This is new on In the Mix. This is Santa with Chocolate here on In the Mix.
I know I got you locked in, and I'm the only one with the key. This feeling, you can't stop it. I'ma make you go insane. Oh baby, that's that chocolate. It gon' drip, drip real slow, real slow. Look how I got you watching while I'm putting on a show, baby. Spread my legs like a twist. Give my Hershey a kiss. You never had no love like this, facts. Break you off just like a Kit Kat. Up, down, round and round, side to side. That's how I ride on your butterfinger. Crazy sounds in and out, slip and slide. Now when you're not yourself, you need a sneaker. Oh baby, that's that chocolate. It go drip, drip real slow, real slow. Look how I got you watching while I'm putting on a show, I know I got you locked in, and I'm the only one with the key. This feeling, you can't stop it. I'ma make you go insane. Oh baby, that's that chocolate. It go drip, drip real slow, real slow. Look how I got you watching while I'm putting on a show, baby. Cutie pie, won't you come and sit next to me? We can't touch, but you're giving my eyes a treat. I like your attitude, I like the way you move. Look me up in 10 years, maybe we can groove. Cutie pie, won't you carry my books with me? I wanna give you the number to my residency. It's just a phone call, won't hurt at all. And if I like you, then I meet you at the nearest mall. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie.
So high, got me jumping out of my seat. Exciting, like the shoes right off of my feet. Think you wanna play? Baby, not today. And I can tell that y'all are ready, cause it's in your face. Cutie, for real, let me know. What's the deal? And I'ma get back to you, cause I feel like you can be my Jack and maybe I can be your Jill. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie.
Coming through me. Hey cutie, you think you're smart enough to try to school me?
Cutie, you think you wanna try to learn my ways?
Cutie, even the real was made in 7 days.
Cutie, so you better go to night school. Come back in a decade or two and maybe you'll have a clue. Cutie, so you better go to night school. Come back in a decade or two and maybe you'll have a clue.
Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie. Cutie pie, cutie pie, cutie pie.
Cutie,
close my eyes, a scripture engraved down my back. You can soothe my mind. I'm afraid my life will go black if you ever leave my side. My heart will merge with the night. Your love is the essence that runs my skies. Without it, I cannot survive. Why not give it? Excuses always running my way. See, I wanna stay, but the rules keep changing every day. Is the love here? Can you feel me? My heart beats lost in the alley. You can soothe my mind. I'm afraid my life will go black if you ever leave my side. My heart will merge with the night. Your love is the essence that runs my skies. Without it, I cannot survive.
All right, that was Amy Santos with Something About Us here on In the Mix.
Amy Santos.
Yeah, nice track. We've been jamming
Something for the lovers. Setting
Yeah,
the mood.
no doubt.
Setting the mood for tomorrow. To that sister that's willing.
Right.
And that brother that's paying. Hopefully everything is laying without no saying and plenty of playing.
Yeah.
It's all about the love between two. So let's get the loving started with some music smooth for you. How was that, Jump Straight?
I think that was cool. Don Cornelius, look out.
That was the short Jump Street zone for the lovers. Yeah. And if you be one, you better be black first, or you won't get nothing.
Be one. That's right.
Hey, check out Tyreek Nasheed tonight. Check out Jason Black tonight, the Black Authority. And I believe the Professor Black Truth, he probably might have a video coming up. And check out all the brothers and sisters in the New Black Media. Welcome back to Nicole's View. Man, our brother Harvey, Mr. Superboy, he's been on it. And guess who else coming out defending the Bill Cosby hit piece?
Who?
This hurts me, man. And I kind of like this sister as an artist. Holly Robinson Pete. Remember, she defend that. Remember, she defend that dude John Mayer for saying the N-word.
But you know what?
You know, mammyism.
This is like I said.
It need to be removed from our community.
You know what? Why do we feel a need? Well, that's a. You know what? I'm asking a rhetorical question because that's what we were brought over here for.
Yes, you are.
We were brought over here to protect Caucasians.
What does that thing President Love say? We were here to serve and to entertain.
Yeah, and we've taken it further than that. And black people have fallen in love with these Caucasians that they know hate us and destroy us and everything. We build them up, they tear us down. Okay, that's the order in America. Build white folks up and keep them lofty and you know, hold them up high, and you just demolish black people. You know, black people are demonized and white people are you know, given an angelic halo, and they do no wrong, they commit no crimes, they don't do anything, they're just misunderstood, and they take all the
one big white lie.
They take all the credit, none of the blame. The blame is only for the black folks, these bad, evil
and
black
then,
folks.
you know, I was talking to somebody, and they had the nerve, they was saying how they had the nerve to put that in the Bible, that, you know, you obey your masters and all that. In other words, take all the beatings and just constantly forgive.
Yeah,
Hey, Jump, let me tell you this. You ever hear about the police killing me or something?
Mm-hmm.
And I hope and pray nobody in my family say, well, you know, just to get a bag, well, we're going to forgive. What was that woman's name? I can't think of her name, the black woman that got shot by that white cop in Ladue at the Snooks.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading the statement she made.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as soon as she shot me, I already forgave her. And that Wesley Bell, that coon,
he's another coon put in place to help them to oppress us.
And that little mediator thing, that's for them that commit a lesser crime.
Yeah.
That wasn't for something like this.
They got her to let her off the hook is what they did.
Yeah,
okay?
and Wesley Bell, he also
he's a scumbag.
He greased the road for this white cop. So this white cop, without this murder charge on the record, can come back and
do it all over again.
And do it all over again.
Yeah.
Courtesy of this
let me say this.
Clown,
this black woman,
Wesley Bell.
This black woman is left paralyzed. She cannot walk for the rest of her life.
And forgave the white woman.
They paid her
cop.
supposedly $2 million, which is no money, because that's going to go for her medical bills and everything.
That's going to be gone.
For her new way of life. So, I mean, they got off once again. You know, here it is once again. These evil,
backstabbers,
cave-dwelling bastards. And everybody's so in love with them. I mean, they got to have a spell on you. They got to. Why is everybody so in love with them? Why does everybody protect them?
Just some ignorant coons,
you know,
and bedwenches and
what is it? What is it? What do they do?
Simps.
They spike your Kool-Aid. What they do? I mean, what is it? I mean, for real, man. What is it? I don't get the fascination with it.
I don't think it takes spiking no Kool-Aid.
They did something.
I think some of these Negroes are born with messed up minds. Like,
well, you know what? Self-hatred is what it is.
And the black immigrants over there in Africa that like to come over here claiming that they can't stay in their own country because of the government. The government. They don't say government. They don't pronounce. It's the government. And check out that Tyreek Nasheed song. You know what, Jump? I wish we could play that song by Tyreek, the government. I think we should have a few minutes to be able to play that after you play what you're playing. Because I think, Jump, you got something on here, pause?
No. We just did that on its own.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna find it. You go ahead and load your stuff up.
All right, we're going to play this jam right here. This is Mo Trey with I Want Ya. This is for the lovers out there. And you listen to another version, or another edition, should I say. Not another version. Well, it is another version also. But another edition of In the Mix with Vader and Jump Street. This is for all the lovers. We're doing a mini version of the Jump Street Zone. So this is Mo Trey with I Want Ya here on In the Mix.
Motre in the mix.
like to have her around all the time. Oh, and now she's become, yeah, a woman. Oh, I never imagined myself having feelings for her. I never thought in a million years you'd cross my path and it'd be this weird. I can remember back in class we would laugh, that was the past. Now I want you. Back then you were barely 5 foot tall, kind of thin, but now girl you got it all. Pause. No need to stall, can I call? I don't know, I just want you. Tell me what you've been doing with your life. Are you anyone's wife? It'd be nice if I could take you out tonight. We can get a roll on, hit up Saints for old time's sake. After that, be on our way to the loop. Couple drinks and some poetry. You are one in a million. The one I want in my life. Girl, you're the type I wanna be around all the time. And how you become a woman I never imagined I'd feel myself having feelings for. I never thought in a million years you'd cross my path and it'd be this way. I can remember back in class we would laugh, that was the past. Now I want you. Back then you were barely 5 foot tall, kind of thin, but now girl you got it all. Pause. No need to stall, can I call? I don't know, I just want you. I'm glad I found you. All these years you think I'd have some. No wife, no kids, no late night phone calls. Never imagined when I feel the way that I'm feeling. Just wanna let you know, no. I never thought in a million years you'd cross my path and it'd be this way. I can remember back in class we would laugh, that was the past. Now I want you. Back then you were barely 5 foot tall, kind of thin, but now girl you got it all. Pause. Look at you now. No need to stall, can I call? I don't know, I just want you. I never thought in a million years you'd cross my path and it'd be this way. I can remember back in class we would laugh, that was the past. Now I want you. Back then you were barely 5 foot tall, kind of thin, but now girl you got it all. Pause. No need to stall, can I call? I don't know, I just want you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a new song by Tariq Nasheed, The Government. The government. Now, they say it like that. And a lot of the self-hating black immigrants that come over here, they use that as an excuse to leave their homeland. They say, well, the government. And then they come over here. Some of them come over here on code, and they're down with foundational black Americans. But majority of a whole lot of them over there has this hatred toward us. And when a lot of black Americans start holding on to their linkage, and we start using the term FBA, oh man, they really had a bug up their butt. And ladies and gentlemen, another hit by Tariq Nasheed, The Government. And we dedicate that to you immigrant coons that come over here and run from your homeland, and you claim how your homeland is so great, but you're over here eating off us.
Well, if it's so great, what are you running from?
Yeah, where are you running from? Oh, the government.
Well, I'll tell you this, when you get over here, you're going to be running from this government too.
Oh, no, they won't. They want to be up under the lap of white supremacy over here. They want to be up under. They want to come over here and undermine us and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we dedicate this to you immigrants that come over here with this hatred toward us.
Who's running from the government.
The government.
All right.
This is to you coon, self-hating little Bamas over there.
All right, here it is. Tariq Nasheed, the government.
The government.
At least we got it cracking with the drugs. Okay, listen. At least we got it cracking with the drugs. Okay, we did some drugs. We sold drugs over here, but at least we kind of got it cracking. We had some shit
And
popping.
you know what? Y'all did get it cracking, but we Jamaicans, there was a time when we had a strong moral code. We had a strong ethnic.
Then why
code about
are
us.
people pissing and shitting in rivers over in Jamaica right now, brother?
It's fucked up right now. You right, because of the government. Because
Oh
of the Prime Minister.
Lord, the government. It is the government. Oh, the government song. Oh Lord. Government. The 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 government. Oh Lord, the government. Oh, the government. Oh, it's the government. It's the government. Oh, it's the government. Oh, the government. Okay. All right, brother. Thank you. All right, brother. God damn. Okay. See, we got Tether Babble. Oh man. Lord, this dude tried to give props to the damn shower posse, which was the damn CIA. Come on. Talking about how they...
It's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas, booyaka, booyaka, run, booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas, booyaka, booyaka, boom, 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 booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas, booyaka, booyaka, run, booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas, booyaka, booyaka, boom, 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 government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas, booyaka, booyaka, run, booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas, booyaka, booyaka, boom, 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 booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas, booyaka, booyaka, run, booyaka, booyaka, run to you niggas, booyaka, booyaka, boom, 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 government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the.
And that's what they say. It's the government. They come over here to be amongst us black folks that they hate, and they talk about how wonderful their homeland is, but you over here messing with us. You over here hating. You bring all that Akata talk, and then you want to hate us. We haven't done anything to y'all but try to be allies. But no, you come over here with that hate toward us. That's what you do. You know what you do. Don't lie. Be proud of your homeland. But we don't hold on to that. That's because you're talking loud and saying that, black immigrants. I'm talking about the coons, not the one on cold. And I'm going to send this song out to you.
Just say nothing. Just say nothing. You can't tell me how to run my life down. You can't tell me how to keep my business sound. You can't tell me what I'm doing wrong when you keep driving and singing that same old funny song. You can't tell me to you, just loud and wrong, then keep on singing that same old funny song. Then keep on singing that same old funny song. Just keep on singing that same old funny song. Just keep on singing that same old funny song. Just keep on singing that same old funny. Ow! I got to, I want to, I must, I got to ask this, and the dust. I must, I keep on, I will, I can't, you say I will, I want it, it's $2 bill. You say I can't, you own it, you own it. I said you own it, I said you own it, I said you own it. You can't tell me how to run my life down, and you can't tell me how to keep my business sound. You can't tell me what I'm doing wrong when you keep diving and singing that same old funny song like a done knife. Just ain't cutting, just talking loud and say nothing. Just say nothing. Just say nothing. Just say nothing. Just say it. Wait a minute. Shape up your bag. Don't worry about mine. My thing's together and doing fine. Good luck to you over there. Just loud and wrong. Just keep on singing. Just keep on singing. Just keep on singing. Keep on singing. Keep on singing. That same old funny song. Just keep on singing. Keep on singing. That same old funny song. 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 Just keep on singing. 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 Bobby, the groove is so great here. I want the engineer to let the tape keep running. So we're gonna do something funny right here. We're gonna do something funny right here. So keep the tape running, Ron. Keep the tape running. We're gonna do something funny right here. We're gonna stop real quick and rap a little. And then we're gonna keep it going. Wait a minute. Stop, fellas. Good. I says keep on singing. 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 Go. Now, you can't tell me what I'm doing wrong when you give me, you can't do your own. You can't tell me how to be your boy. What? When? Put my stuff in my jacket. You're doing your own. Ha. When? They know I'm grown. You can't tell me how to run my mess. You can't tell me. You can't tell me.
You can't tell
me. You can't tell me. You just can't use me like a woman throw away her dress.
You can't do that.
You can't tell me how to run my mess. Shake, 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 shape, 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 shape. Hard for me to say sometimes. In my thing here.
Yeah, he over there marching.
Talking black and living white.
Yeah, he living white, James.
Doing it. Talking black and living all the Negro he can.
Hey, John, he ain't talking black.
He can march on and get himself a gig.
Yeah, jive, turkey.
Don't be driving nobody. They don't mean it, don't be in it. Get out of it. Tell me what to do. Do my own thing. I don't need your help, brother. Yeah. I don't need your thing. Now, if you're going to get down and be a man and help the people, then we together. Tell me how to do my thing and you ain't doing nothing, man. Now, the name of the game is unity. Everybody get together and work together. Be ye black or white. It's right. It's neither black or white, it's right. It's neither white or black, it's a fact. You got to be a man. Get yourself a gig and get off of that thing. Do something. Show everybody you're trying to do it. Show everybody you're trying to do it. Show everybody you're trying to be right on. Show everybody where you're at. Telling me where's he at. Good luck to you, Mr. Loud and Wrong. Where's he at? It's yours there. He's still over there. You know he's sitting over there. You know, just talking loud. He ain't saying nothing.
All right. That was the infamous, iconic, legendary Mr. James Brown himself, as if you didn't know that. That's my favorite jam by James, talking loud and saying nothing, because that's what so many people do. And this is In the Mix Radio. This is February the 13th, 2022. Want to say once again, Happy New Year to everybody. Want to thank you for tuning in to another edition of In the Mix. We will be back. We'll be back before you know it. We're not going to give you a specific date or time, but you catch us when you catch us, right? So that's how we operate.
We'll be caught when we get caught.
That's right. So you catch us when you catch us, okay? So,
hey, Jump Street, I ain't gonna bring my gun.
Well, don't bring no guns up here, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell my daddy.
Okay, we'll tell your dad. But anyway, tell him not to bring his gun either. But anyway,
hey,
this is In the Mix.
Back to this love thing. Right. Love is 365 days a year.
Right.
A labor of love is a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
And when it's real, man, it's good to hold on to it.
Hey, I tell you this. If you want to be loved, you better hold on to it, because if you don't, somebody else will.
Yeah, Jody might come get your girl.
Hey, if he ain't got her already.
Or Raheem.
Hey, okay, Juice.
Or the other woman.
Okay, Ray. Okay, Ray Parker Jr. Yeah, Ray ain't lying, though. Ray ain't lying.
I think I was going LGBT.
Oh, okay, man. You talking about the real other woman, okay? You talking about another woman getting with your woman, okay?
Look at you.
All right.
What did J. Anthony Brown say?
What?
He said that when they date same sex, same problems.
Yep, they do.
Same sex, same problems.
Yep.
They gotta worry about cheating too, Jim.
Yep, that's true.
And being lied to.
Don't think their problems are solved because they're no longer with men or women. Hey, they got bigger issues. They're dealing with somebody of the same sex.
You gonna wear me in drawers no more.
Well, that's because all the panties are dirty.
Damn, Chuck. Let me get over and shut this shit.
All right. Oh, Lord. See ya.
That was funny, Chuck. I ain't through. Hey, they better make that little thing work. Same sex, opposite sex. You better make it work. Yeah. You said you was gonna wear that red dress. You wearing your dress suit. Man, we just being silly. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. I hope my little brother Demond enjoy his birthday. Rest in peace, Ruben, man. We love you. We miss you, man. But we know you're here in spirit. And rest in peace, Miss McKinley. Wonderful, wonderful woman. And Bobby, we're going to keep our family up for you and the rest of your sisters and the family. You take it easy. And in the mix, we're done. We're out of here like a bounce check and a bought up food stamp. Peace. Oh, check out In the Mix. If you're a wrestling fan, check out In the Mix every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on our Facebook group page, Outside the Ring STL. With that said, I am out of here like a bounce shaking a balled up food stamp.
Yes,
Go
we
ahead,
are.
Jump.
Peace.
Peace. Hey, Jump, let's do it like this. Peace. Peace. Well, we crazy. We nuts. We're done.